We are live. We are now live on all of the platforms. WTF Nation Radio, U.S. Army, WTF Moments, all the... You're not introduced yet. Get back in your hole, your corner. This is FTX. Welcome, everybody. We are doing some tabletop gaming with the excellence of myself, CQ. I am your host. Hi, camera. Hi, camera. And joining me tonight, King is off somewhere doing something. He'll be joining. And then we got Keith in the house. Hey, everybody say, hey, Keith. Hey,
Howdy.
Keith. We got the chats will be popped up over there, and then I have a side over here. We are tonight playing... Let me grab... There we are. That's better. We're playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice, which was so generously given to us by a Patreon. We were talking about Patreon a second ago. Patreon guy generously donated this game to us. And we're having drinks. And we're going to have some fun. I'm going to teach these guys how to play this game. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice is basically... I don't know how, like...
Sounds like it's in Italy.
It is based out of Venice. If you've played an Assassin's Creed game, it's very much like that, only the board game version. We need a bunch of things. There's so many enemies. There's like... I can't imagine, like, there's so many enemies. But we're going to start off easy. We're going to start off at, like, literally level 1 and work our way up to the more complicated stuff. I've got to do a better job of, like, separating this stuff. Here's a fast travel point. We're going to need red dye. 1 red dye for this mission. So basically, you play as assassins, you complete objectives, and it's mission-based. So, this literally thick 70-page booklet is filled with missions that you will accomplish throughout the game. Let's see. We got the fast travel. I need 3 reminder tokens. That would be these. 1. I should have had this all set up before, but screw it. We'll fix it in post. 3 reminder tokens. We need the red bases. This will be for alerts. I swear it's fun to watch.
One way Lance said, if you roll 1, you have to try the parkour in real life.
Who's that? Jim Handy. What's up, man?
Oh, you got Facebook working.
Jim, yeah, Jim. We got it. I fixed it this time. Jim, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. We're just going to goof off and play some games. All right, we got control points. Control point. 3 objective tokens. We need how many? 4 objective tokens. 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna hope this is a game worth watching. We'll find out. That's how we do things. You know, you've seen my show long enough. We'll find out as we do it. 3 crossbow guys. I got the 3 crossbow guys. Got the boards. Fast travel. I think I have everything we need for our first mission.
Another amazing day. How are you boys today?
How you boys doing today? We are doing great. Not my old unit in the WTF headlines laughing in detail for
Which unit was that?
yeah, which unit? Sam, which unit are you talking about? Because I'm sure they did something. Sure they did something about something. All right, so we need these. Hey, Castle. You want to be in the show?
No, I'm tired.
All right.
9th HC.
Oh, 9th HC headquarters? No, that doesn't sound right.
Where's that at?
9th. Speak, bro. Talk to the microphone. Yeah, you can ask questions to the chat, man. You're here to participate. Don't hate, participate. Yes, absolutely. Bottom is alcohol, don't touch. Top is water, then energy, then hydration.
Oh, 9th Hospital Center, is that what you're talking about? At Fort Cavazos?
Cavazos?
Fort Cav, as it's more commonly called.
Is
now.
that like Cavassier?
Oh, the missing MBG post. Oh, you know what? That popped up real quick for a second.
Where
Oh,
is...
look. Oh, it was right at the top of my feed. Phased it out.
Ah, all the stuff's at the bottom. The stuff I need's at the bottom. There we go. Our assassin boards.
I take pride in the fact that my unit was on WTF most of the time when I was there.
Nice.
You guys even posted one of my things.
Excellent.
Looking for MBGs. Where you at?
All right. We will need... All right. So you have 3. These are action tokens that go into here. What the hell is that big boy at?
Oh no.
They lost some NVGs. Hands across America style.
So they were trying to find 23 MVGs.
Oh Jesus!
And E6 turned out to have them sitting in the back of the car.
Oh, that's the worst.
And they had 100% recall enforced by the post commander twice today.
Lovely.
Bad time, Bob.
Bad time. Smith, your board will be over here. I'll be sitting. Did you bring sushi?
Not from the place. This is
7-Eleven, right?
Like the store? Gas station sushi?
not gas station sushi. A step above.
That's a
slight
small
step above.
a small step above.
I mean, I know you're bougie and all, but I'll still.
Bougie. I'm bougie. Yeah, that's me, Mr. Bougie.
I gotta ban somebody.
Oh, good.
Ban hammers begin.
Drop the ban hammer. All right. Let's see. Dog is here. Yes, there's a dog here.
So I can try this Mexican hot sauce, Valentina, Cantina.
That's
like
racist.
That. So if I die, their live stream, it's been real.
Dude, you know the kind of views I would get if you died on stream? Could you do that? Is there any way you can make that happen? Because that would be huge for ratings. All right. So, for those watching at home, we're going to play Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. And the cool thing about this game, very much like the Marvel Zombies we were playing, the board is modular. So mission to mission, the board will change. You have rooftops and courtyards.
We all assassins?
We are. We are all assassins. Am I missing one? I am missing one. It said 3, but it meant 4? 4. No, it said 4, and I just didn't do 4. All right. There we go. Courtyard. All right. Let's switch that around. Like this. Design your own little board space. All right, I'm trying to slide this in a way that can be captured on camera. There we go. You know, this makes for great content. You guys are doing awesome. Doing all the lifting here. Okay.
It's your barbecue, buddy.
Oh, and I'm supposed to have 4 of these. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I get another one. Oh, where are you? Damn you. There, 4. Perfect.
Oh, it's only live. Oh, that's why I can't access it. It's only live on the WTF network.
Oh, did I not? It's not. Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, it's not live on the.
I didn't cross post it. We can do that in a second. I'm gonna.
Sitting there trying to figure out why I can't get on there.
Yeah, my bad. Let me cross post that before I forget. Here. Come on, Keith. Help out. All right, look. You just basically put these little dudes like this in a little thing, and then place them where they're on the map. 1, 2, and 3, like so, and then put the 1 token in there. Yada yada yada. Just do that. Just do that picture. Cross post this so that the Facebook page gets some love.
Alright, so one there. One here. And the other one over here. Oh, I'm sitting there going, why has he got red? Oh, they both, okay.
It's a very simple chicken, and I like it.
Which one did you get?
It's
Very smooth.
Smooth.
clean.
Yeah.
Your mama hooked it up.
The camera's showing.
Cameras right at the back of your
The
dome.
back of your dome.
Noise.
At least
Alright, you're good. Alright.
trimmed up nice.
So King, these are our assassins boards.
Alright.
You will be an assassin member. And the game is really cool because it starts off where you're not an assassin, you're an apprentice. And through the missions, you will earn your assassin status and weapons and tools and all types of crazy stuff.
Are all four of these supposed to look the same?
Yes, they should be on the. Oh, nope. These are. I grabbed the wrong
Those
tokens.
two look the same.
Yep, I grabbed the wrong tokens. Because I'm good at my job. Alright, let's try this again.
Pretty sure Duxian said his plan was not to be failures, but keeping.
There are so many tokens. Alright, one there. And then, you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Get ready to get started. If I can find a token. Come on, damn it. So many pieces. The problem with these games, there's so many fucking pieces. Oh man, I gotta get a cough drop. Shit. What the fuck am I missing? Where is? It's like one. Ah, there it is. Haha. Okay, I think we're ready.
Whew. Coughing, I'm on your computer.
Huh? Oh, if I die from coughing, that's funny. Okay, so King, take a seat. Keith, I mean you're good there. Scoop down if you need some space. All right. So welcome to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I need to give you guys. There's a mission book and a rule book. So how much life do we get? I think we get 3. We start out with 3. So in that little bottom ziggy zag, go ahead and put 3 health. Oh no, I lost one. 3 health for you, sir. And 3 health for myself. Okay.
Rock candy.
Yeah, do not eat the pieces.
Those fidget spinners on the cards.
Fidget.
They do look like fidget
They do
spinners.
look like fidget spinners. They do. No, those are objective points. Okay. Quick, just to get you familiar with the board and with everything. Travel point, fast point, save point, whatever you want to call it. These are courtyards. These are rooftops. These are rooms. You'll notice rooms always have an entrance or multiple entrances. So this one has 2 actually. And you can, if you can't tell by the picture, look at the black border. This represents like wall. So wall, wall, wall. You can enter a room through the door. You cannot exit out. You can travel across and across. You can't travel diagonally. All pretty standard stuff. This is Sequence 0, Memory 0.1. It says, prisoners. Ezio Auditore, one of the world's greatest assassins of all time. It was him who picked our small group of assassins to help him prepare for his face-off with the Templar, Cesar Borgia. What an honor. Cesar is currently trying to conquer a fortress in Navarra, and Ezio is about to confront his longtime enemy and finally get rid of him. We have been tasked with creating a diversion, and we managed to distract the Templars long enough for Ezio to enter the fortress. Unfortunately, we had to give up our freedom for that. We are now prisoners. We managed to warn the Brotherhood with a carrier pigeon, and we know that a group of assassin apprentices are on their way to rescue us. Once freed, we can move on to the next phase of the plan and help Ezio. All right, so memories 0.1 to 0.3 are intended to teach you the game rules step by step. Please note, you will only use some of the rules in phase 1 and some of them in phase 2 and some of them in phase 3 as you build up your knowledge. All right, to start off, place your assassin apprentice on the square. Now, there are multiple assassins available to choose from, or / apprentices to start out with. I'm gonna have to jump between books back and forth because there's like the mission thing and then the rule thing. So the actual, where's the assassin's part? There's a very important. Hang on. There we go. Introduction. Card slots. Okay. So there's a few golden rules. When a situation in the game implies several options, it's the players who decide what to do. Golden rules. Other than that, starting off, there's card slots. So, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice contains many cards you will organize in dedicated slots. I've already done that. Whenever you are asked to pick up cards in a slot, start only by taking out the large red card. So, for instance, this is memory 0.1. So I have to take out the big red card for memory 0-1. I can find it. Where are you? There it is. Alright. Aha! Big red card. It says, warning, read this card before taking other cards out of the slot. Reveal the four small equipment cards and split them between the Assassin's Apprentice. Place them. Do not reveal the 5 large event cards. Leave the 5 small reward cards for the end. Flip this card and keep it near you. That's the player aid. Alright, so, first, let's talk assassins.
I want the black one.
Is there a black one? I honestly don't know. There is Alessandra. That's one. There is Bastrino. I think it's Bastrino? Bastiano.
Bastiano.
There is Claudio. And there is Daria, which I think is the black guy. No, that's a chick. Daria. So there's our 4 assassins. I kind of like Claudio personally. I just think he's cool. It won't matter for the first mission, the first couple of missions, as we're apprentices anyway.
They make the names any smaller.
Right?
I know,
I'm
yeah.
sitting there going, where is he reading this from?
Okay.
Bastiano.
You want Bastiano?
Bastiano.
Okay, so I gotta give you the Bastiano card. Haha. Now, you will start out as Assassin Apprentice, not as him. So you would place your card. I see. Who are you taking?
Whatever. I got Alessandra.
So return.
Alessandra.
So return this card to the slot.
Yeah. Alessandra, there's your apprentice side. And I'll take these little character cards. Perfect. Alright. And then, as I said, Claudia, right? Yep, Claudia.
You better not have been using AI for these images.
Okay. So now that we've done that, we will do what this mission thing says. It says reveal the 4 small equipment cards. So, 0.1. That's fine. But why can't I get this? Because it's packed in there. Alright, 0.1. Alright. So first you have, these are event cards. These are things that are going to happen. They will be mysterious. We do not reveal. Then there's rewards cards. That's for if we're successful in the mission. We will not reveal. And then there's equipment cards. Now, typically, since this is our mission, we would reveal what the equipment is, and then we would divvy it up amongst ourselves. But for this first mission, they're all parachutes. So, there's 3 of us. Everybody take 1 parachute. And you would put it in your little equipment slot. And what the parachute does, you'll see, is it allows you for 2 actions. If you're on a roof, at the top of a tower, move to another roof on this map and eliminate 1 guard on your arrival square before any detection test. I know it won't make sense right now, but it will. It all will. All right, so we have done all the things we need to do to start us off. So now, the mission begins, and I'll kind of walk you through. I'll go first so you can see. So basically, there will be an event phase. An event will happen. We will have a phase where we do things. Then the enemy will have a phase at the end of the turn. Okay, very simple. So, to start us off, always event phase. You draw an event card and apply the effect. Shadow. During this turn, ignore the first detection test. Now, detection test obviously is when they detect if you're in the zone with them. Okay, so that's just fine. You don't have to all go Like, I don't have to do my 3 actions and then you do your 3 actions. I can do 1, then you can do 2, then you can do 1. I can do 1, you can do another one. I can go back to me. It's very chaotic in that sense. But you have 3 actions. I should probably tell you what the actions you can do are. In the first mission, your actions really boil down to... Oh, we have no weapons, by the way, because we're apprentices and we're sneaking in. So it's a lot of, like, avoid, move, do the objective, and then get out. So your actions, and it costs 1 token, is action, is move. Trading, if your 2 guys are on the same square, you can actually trade equipment. That costs an action. Completing an objective will cost anywhere from 1 to 3 tokens. 1, 1, 1, 1. So that costs, so think of it like unlocking a lock. So that's a token. And then there's other things that we won't be doing in this first mission. Using the fast travel, using weapons. What? What did I miss?
Somebody said I look lost.
Yes. Yes. Yaza, brother is lost. It's all right. We keep him for good reason. You could use weapons to attack, but we have no weapons. You can hide bodies or search bodies. Again, we're not really attacking anyone. You can equip things. You can save the game. Things like that. But again, really for this first mission, it's just going to be move. I guess you could trade and completing objectives.
Right.
That's really the extent of it. So, like, I'll go first just to give you guys an example. So, of course, we've got to take our, this one's me. And, it really doesn't matter for now. So, let's just do this and this. Because it really doesn't matter who. Like, just one of y'all is one and one of y'all is the other. The red rings are basically, like, if you get detected, it would be like, boop. You know, like that, because that lets people know you're alerted.
Gotcha.
And then if you move, it leaves the ring where it was, and yada yada. Okay. So, for the first mission, and this will pick up speed as we go along. I will spend, and you don't have to like actually take them out or anything, but I'm gonna spend 1 to move forward, and then I'm gonna spend 2, and I'm gonna use my parachute. It says it costs 2. If you're on a roof, I can move to another roof and eliminate 1 guard. Which I think I can do that, right? If you're on move to another roof of the map, eliminate 1 guard on your arrival.
Move to another roof.
Lay him down, and I don't have to do a detection test. Because usually when you enter a square with them, you'd have to do a detection test. So I've now used up my 3 moves for this turn. So you guys can go. And now, our objective for this mission, we are sneaking into this prison. We are unlocking the 4 prisoners that are held there.
Okay.
And trying not to be discovered while we do it because we have no weapons to defend ourselves. So you're really trying not to get found. So, what would you like to do, sir? Knowing that I'm pretty much here and I'm working towards this objective. There's 3 other objectives. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
So the only way to get into this room is to go through this door here.
Correct.
So I gotta hop down.
Yep. And the only way to get to this room is to go through this room and go around. That's a wall there.
Okay.
So you have 1 room going this way. You just go through here, and then room through the room through a room. So you guys plan it out. You're assassins in training.
What do you think, Keith?
You gotta jump somebody one way or another. That 1 room, the only one without the guard, is buried back away. So at least this one, you have to go through this one to get to that one. So
The moment we come in this room, are we detected?
You have to roll for a detection test.
Okay.
but if we use the jump card,
Only if you're on a roof.
Yeah, it
Oh,
only goes
only on
from
a
roof
roof.
to rooftop.
So is this like 1, 2, 3?
Right, that would be 1, 2, and 3. Those are 3 moves.
Okay.
Now, real quick, just because I probably should have read this as the game master, the objectives of this mission, in each memory, there's 1 objective that is mandatory and 1 that is a bonus. So the mandatory for this is to unlock the 4 assassin cells and then retreat to the exit.
Okay.
The bonus is to get the 100%, You have to do this with no more than one assassin becoming exposed. And if anyone does become exposed, they are locked in a cell, and they are removed for this mission.
Okay.
So you don't want to get captured, basically. An exposed assassin is immediately locked in a cell. Remove him and the guard from the map. The remaining assassins must complete the memory without them.
Okay.
So, there you go. Decide your moves and make it go.
You go.
So how do I decide what I use?
Well,
Like burn one
you
of
have
those?
you have three. You don't have to like keep taking on and off, but just know that you have three actions.
Okay.
A move is one action, so if you were moving 3 squares, that's your 3 actions.
Gotcha. So if I wanted to get to here,
Yes, that would take up your 3 actions.
that's all I can do.
I mean, you could. You could work your way to this door. You can work there.
How do they move? How do they move? Same? Do they got 3?
For this, excuse me.
Or
For this mission, they will not move. They're in guard posts.
Oh, okay.
So they are guarding certain areas. They will not move. They will not attack.
If I pop here, can they see me?
No, they have to be in the same square as you to be able to attempt to see.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 1, 2, and then
In
6.
theory, you can sneak past them, and I'll once we start that part, I'll show you. You actually have more than likelihood chance of not being detected.
Oh, okay. So just by going in there, I won't be detected.
You have to roll to see if you're detected,
Okay.
and the roll is in your favor.
Okay. All right.
This guy.
All right. So, who's moving where?
Which way are you going?
I would think about running right in there. Like I want to know how they moved first, but
They won't move. He'll stay right
all
there.
right.
You go that direction, and I'll go up the middle.
All right. So I'm gonna use my 3 actions,
Pick one of the guys. Doesn't really matter.
and I'm here.
Okay. So now you've entered the room with an enemy. So we get to that part. There's a detection test. All right. As soon as an assassin who is incognito, as we move around, we're incognito, moves into a square containing 1 or more enemies, before doing anything else, you will simultaneously perform 1 detection test.
Okay.
Each player, well, again, because that's if there was more, just you are going to roll the red die.
Okay.
Now, if it rolls onto the side of nothing, nothing happens.
Okay.
You stay incognito. He didn't see you. If you are to roll the eye, just the eye,
Okay.
the assassin becomes exposed and the alert state immediately becomes active. Where's our alert token?
They're on the squares.
No, there was a
This
oh
thing,
yeah,
right?
that's his alert token. Yep. But there's an actual. Sorry, there's one. It's so stupid. There's like a red green. There it is. I got it.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, basically. Green, we're good. Red, there's an alert out.
Okay.
So the alert would go off, and that gets everybody triggered, basically. Okay, now. So if you roll the eye, you become exposed, and the alert goes active. The eye with the alert seems very counterintuitive, but you're only exposed if this is already active.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you're still incognito.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so you've entered the room. Let's roll and see what happens.
Sneak mode. Damn.
No, that's good. That's good in this space. Because it's not
red.
active,
Okay.
that means it's based on this as if you got spotted.
Okay.
They're not under an alert advisory, so he didn't notice you entered the room.
Okay.
You are in stealth mode, and you're now sitting where he's like looking out this window. He's like, totally incognito, didn't miss it. All right, you're up. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? Are you going this way?
Yeah. So, yeah. I'll end
Right
up
there?
Yeah.
All right. So now we have completed our turn. Typically, oh, I forgot to. Because of this,
Oh, yeah,
it didn't even
that's
matter.
right, that's right.
You ignore the first detection test.
That's right.
So even if you rolled it, you were fine. So now that goes into a discard. We've already done that event. Some are good, some are bad.
Okay.
So now it's the end of turn phase, which basically says you check whether to start a new game or not. We haven't completed the objective, so we keep going.
Okay.
So now it's me. I'll use 1 to move into the room.
Is that an enemy phase?
Well, not for this mission.
Okay.
Because remember, they haven't spotted us. They haven't. In this one, as soon as you get exposed, it removes him from the board.
Gotcha.
And you get locked away.
Gotcha.
We're building to that.
Okay.
So it's back to me. I've moved 1 to go in, 2nd to get the token. That's the objective completed. And my 3rd move will just be to come back out because there's really nothing else I can do. So I'm done on my turn.
All right, I'm going to go. Move number 1, smack his ass.
We can't attack.
Oh,
Because we don't have weapons.
okay.
So you can undo the lock as 1.
All right, so undo the lock is 1.
Okay, go ahead, take the objective.
Boom.
Excellent.
All right. Moving to this room is 2. Moving to this room is 3.
Perfect. All right, so he's done. You're up. Oh, and fuck, I'm doing things out of order, but we were supposed to do an event check. It's a dark night. During this turn, 1 time only, if you do a detection test and you can ignore and re-roll if you're detected. So that's a good thing again. We got lucky.
Is that for me?
For all of us, but it didn't really affect us. But
Okay.
go ahead
So like I'm using up 1
to go in. So now we stop. You do a detection test. Now, you would have been spotted, but
Okay.
it's a dark night. So 1 time only, during 1 detection test, you can ignore it, re-roll, and try again. And you got detected.
Come
again.
on, Keith.
Okay. So now what happens is, detection test. If you roll the eye, you become exposed. Alert state immediately becomes active. Now, for this mission, the special rule was any exposed assassin is immediately locked in a cell, and the guard who found them is removed as well because he's walking him to the cell. So you're out for the remainder of this mission, but it's almost over. Obviously, you can see it's almost over.
Well, I got old boy out of the.
You cleared the room, basically. Exactly what you did. Good job. You did we sacrificed our pawn. We're good.
Took 1 for the team.
So I went, you went, he went. That turns over. So this goes away. We do a check. We've not completed the missions yet. Enemies don't move. So we move on to the next round. It's florins. Sure, monies. Ancient Italian monies. During the assassin phase, 1 assassin can use an action to throw florians on 1 nearby square. The guards on this square are busy picking up the coins. Will not do a detection test. That would have came in handy. So I'm gonna go and I'll do 1, 2, 3. That's my turn.
All right.
King.
So if I do that 1, is this a? Yeah, because it's 1. So that would be 2.
So we'll first do the objective. That's 1.
All right. Oh yeah, I haven't done that
That's
yet.
1.
So 1,
Okay.
2.
And now, if you were to throw that
It wouldn't go for this
until
time.
the end of the turn, yeah.
Damn. I'm gonna hold here.
Okay. One thing I want to check is the alert state, because I think at some point it changes. You're most likely going to trigger the alert during every memory, but your best. As soon as it's triggered, flip the alert state to red. Enemy reinforcements are more numerous during detection. Assassins become exposed if you roll. The alert state remains red even if all become incognito or if there's no assassins left on the map. The only way to stop the alert is to play a specific card. Oh, so it stays alerted until you either play a card that says to unalert it or the mission's over.
All right.
Okay, good to know. So you did 1, you did 2,
And I held.
Are you going to re-enter the room?
No.
You're choosing not to.
I want to see what the next event is.
Fair play. Okay. We've done all we can do on this turn. We're down a man. So now we discard that. The next event, corruption. During this turn, the first assassin to become exposed after a detection test can choose to give 1 equipment card for each alert in order to bribe the enemy. The assassin ignores the results of the test and stays incognito. Should I use this? So there you go. You could actually bribe him if you get spotted with your equipment. So I'll go first. Wait, did I? Oh, maybe did I? Oh, okay. I'll complete the objective. Thanks, Keith. My boy. Good luck. 2 and 3. You're up.
All right. Action 1. Boom.
All right. And now, 2 out of the 3 options you do get exposed because we're in an alert status.
I understand.
Okay.
Bam.
Man, fucking assassin. Apprentice who? Apprentice 2.
All right.
So that was 1.
And I have that objective. I got that
so
one.
you are just clear to move.
All right. So 2, 3.
Perfect. We get to the end of the round. Nothing happens. We're not doing nothing. That gets discarded. Last event. You don't belong here. During this turn, any detection test on a roof is carried out as if that was red. Ooh, except for Bastiano. Which I think one of us is.
Me.
All right. Let's just call a spade a spade. 1, 2. I use my third one to activate and get out.
1, 2, activate.
Boom. We have completed memory 1.
Put one out for the homie assassin Keith.
in loving memory of Keith. All right. So far, so good.
All right.
Not too complicated.
Hey man, I got in and got out.
All right. Now we will we'll spice things up a bit. Now, okay. So what happens when we get to the end and we finish the mission? Now we failed the 100% because we did set off the alert.
I thought it was only if one.
To get this one with no more than 1 becoming exposed. You're right. We 100%ed it.
Boom.
So there you go. We 100%ed the first mission.
Boom.
Okay. After all objectives, you must always leave the map using fast travel. All right. It says here, memory 0.1 synchronized. Well done. We are free thanks to the young assassin apprentices. Cesar's forces are leading the assault against the fortress and have already managed to take over some of the buildings. We will soon put Ezio's plan of sabotaging his gun into action. Memory completed. Take the reward cards from the slot. Give 1 common sword to each assassin apprentice. Common sword. Common sword. Common sword.
Now we fuck shit up.
And if Claudio is in play, he gets the hidden blade. Yay!
What? Does that mean we flip our card over?
You are now an assassin. All right. And now it says the remaining, because it's up for 4 games, so the remaining weapons will go into the villa slot. So I got to put the villa. Villa. Where are you, villa?
Bastiano gets a thing for
I'm a real boy.
Rufuses.
Rufuses?
Rufuses.
All right. Cool. So, it says here, take the rewards. We did that. Take the total points on the back of the 4 objective tokens you have completed. 1 objective token is worth 2 points each for a total of 8 XP. Circle the corresponding in the track. Yeah, we can do that later. That's just like there's a diary thing where you can keep track of points. Doesn't really matter. Now that the assassin apprentices have completed their objectives, you can play as the assassins. Retreat to the villa to regain strength and prepare for the next memory. At the end of each memory, if you wish to stop playing, save your campaign. Keep the equipment and event cards deck and their discard piles intact after each memory, as they will be used in the following memories. Store the assassin's apprentices miniatures in the game box, save the game, or proceed to the next memory. So what does this mean? Keep the equipment and event card decks and their discard piles intact after each memory. Oh, okay. So this is the event deck. So it says keep it intact because you'll use it in the next memory. So it builds as the game will build as we go. I'll take, I guess you can keep the equipment. It doesn't say if you keep the equipment or not.
It looks like you can stack the equipment.
Yeah, I mean that's I think the idea. Okay, so here we go. Memory 0.2. I mean, shall we continue? I should ask.
Let's continue.
Shall we
Wait, before we continue. So like, know how I got that and that you got that? and you got that, and he didn't.
Yeah.
So are we in a competition to get better? Like, am I trying to be a better assassin by getting more of the objectives?
I mean, if you want to play it that way, I mean, we're a brotherhood. You know, it's like a football team. We're trying to complete an objective of winning the game, but if you're trying to get better stats, I mean...
Okay.
He's trying to get the game ball.
Hey, you trying to get the game ball? You trying to get that MVP trophy?
Bet.
Okay.
Just like in college, where I'm a better coach than you. In
Ha
Assassin's Creed,
No.
I'm gonna be a better assassin than
All
you.
right, let's wipe the board, keep the tokens and the things. Now we have to build the next map.
All right.
To set the map using the diagram, you'll need a medium tile split into 4 squares with a tower in the center. Okay. All right. I need the medium tile, which is these.
When you build that up, gotta check on some stuff.
All right. Boom. Medium tile. Perfect. So I said clear the board, and he doesn't clear the board or move the tiles. God damn it, man! You are useless. Like, put things together that belong together.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know
I'm
what to
sorry. I'm gonna pay for this.
Classic. All right. So this will go here. This will go here.
What happened to the post of MPGs? Something good.
It should be there still. Well, somebody took it down. Somebody got butthurt and took it down. All right. There's one with
I'm
the
above the
wall.
law. It's still up, dude.
It's still up. MVGs are still up.
Sunny disposition. Oh, I see what you did there. That's cute.
Give me 3 of the tiles, like this, city squares. Yep, perfect. I need 2 wall, 1 here, and then I need a city tile. No, not this one. Here. I need another city tile, but that has 1 wall. Flip it. See if it has perfect 1 wall. That will go up here. The wall facing down. Perfect. Look at that. He can be taught.
Build a wall.
Build a wall. All right. Our map has been completed. Familiarize yourself with your map and your objectives. Make sure your guy. Yeah, this is your guy, right? Bastiano. Your guy. No, this one literally is. Look at the picture. Look at the picture.
Oh, it literally is.
It
but
literally is.
the one who I picked.
I know. Well, no, you're that one. There we go. Stop, and I will tell you. Okay.
I forgot what the F and FTX names were.
Friday night.
Friday night.
Or Friday. Okay. So next comes our starting point, which is here. And we're going to need, oh boy, 3 objectives. Can you pass me the objectives?
All right.
Little spinner things.
Is the spinner thing.
One in this corner. Actually, sorry. 1 objective, and it needs a 3 token. That's what they're saying. Not 3 objectives. It needs a 3 token. So this objective will require 3 action tokens, which means like either 1 person spending all their actions or 2 people splitting the actions, right? Because you only have 3 actions. We need 2 guards in this room. 1 guard here.
2 guards.
And 1 guard here. And I gotta get some ladders. We're now upping the ante, as it were. Upping the ante. Ladder. And ladder. All right. So now, it says Ezio needs to approach Caesar. This is highly risky as Caesar wields his famous and fearsome pistol. We need to infiltrate the weapons room and sabotage the gun. We need to be extra careful with the guards. They will chase and attack on sight.
Sweet.
Remember, check the number and type of the tokens each map. To set up the map, we got 4 ladders, but they say you'll learn how to use them in the next memory. So I don't know why they're putting them there. What is the number 9 and the number 8 for? I'm learning too. Okay, hang on a second.
How many guards
Sorry. There
Four
should be
boards?
5 total. 2,
Okay.
1,
There's
one on
no-
this roof, and one on this roof. I got you.
You've got him.
I got you. There you go. There's one, and here's another, and then I'll get you the. Oh shit! I lost one. That's right. We got plenty. We got plenty. There's another, and then get you 2 bases. There you go. Okay, and I need the numbers. The numbers.
One on that
The
roof, you
numbers,
say?
Duke. The numbers.
And one on this roof, you say?
Yeah, basically the rooftops.
I am Bastiano. These roofs and cars matter not to me.
Where are the numbers? Dude, there are so many game tokens, it's ridiculous. Looking for the number. Okay, here's 9, and I need 4 of them. Not 4 in here. Son of a bitch. Why did they make so many game tokens? Okay, here we go. The number 8. I need one of those. Number 9. And I don't care, so we're using the number 11 to represent the last number 9, because I'm not going to keep looking for one freaking token.
Surprise your OCD let you do that.
The number 9.
You just remembered it was there?
Yeah.
Because that was a direct line.
Yeah. When you said that, I remember, because I didn't like that there was a number 9 sitting somewhere. So that triggered a memory. You triggered a core memory. All right. So 99989. And this is Viana Castle, Kingdom of Navarra. Okay, it says place the enemy board on the side shown below. Place the enemy board. There's an enemy board? Okay, I'm learning. Oh shit, there is an enemy board.
What?
The enemy has a board. Here, we'll just put that right there. That is now the enemy board. And you can put your assassins on the start point, by the way. Place the compass near the enemy board. And it says, oriented it with the north as indicated as the setup diagram. Just like that. Okay. Place the alert token green side up on its dedicated space. Alert token. Okay. Place the white and black dice on the table. White
Check it out.
and black dice.
Fidget spinner.
Okay. Place the assassin miniatures at the fast travel. Shuffle the discarded equipment and event cards back into their respective decks. So everybody keeps their equipment. I used mine, so that will go into an equipment deck, the events deck. Take out the large red card and follow the instructions of 0.2.
All right.
All right, we're about to get started here. 0.2. This is why you need a good game master. Read this card before taking the other cards out of the slot. Shuffle the 4 equipment cards with those previously discarded from the equipment deck. All right, so I'm the only one that hadn't discarded one. And now it's saying 2. So I guess I get 2 of these cards here. All right. So first, what I say? Shuffle the 4 equipments with those previously held. Let's see, equipment, chest, equipment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there's 2. Here, so shuffle those up.
Okay.
Or mix them up. Shuffle the 3 event cards and place them on top of the event deck. All right, so the event cards. These ones. Yes. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle. I don't even know what they say, so it's not really like I'm doing much. Okay, so that's the event deck. All right.
All right.
And by the way, there's 109 people watching. Just FYI.
Hey.
If you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. We'd like to know. We'd like to know these things. Talk. Say hi. Okay. Shuffle the 3 event cards. Put them on top of the deck. Place the crossbowman card text side up on the enemy board next to his slot. Place the tower card on the table. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. There was a thing about if it's red, do something. If it's red, don't look. Form a deck without shuffling them. Oops. Supposed to shuffle those? Okay. Alright. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. So we just put this card, the tower card, which is the tower, put that on the table. It says, form a deck with the 5 chess cards without shuffling them. Chess cards. Oh, as in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There's a deck of chest cards. So I'm guessing that's what the little numbers represent, chests. Leave the 3 small reward cards in the slot, so we'll just put that off to the side. Flip this card, keep it near you. All right. Boom. Are we all ready? We're about to learn today. Setup is done. Shuffle the discard equipment and event back into their respective slots. We did that. Take out the large card. Did that. So, objectives for this mission. Boom. Sabotage Caesar Borgia's pistol to allow Ezio to approach him. And eliminate all the guards and hide their bodies. That's just objective to complete the mission. 100% says move to a square containing a 9 token, climb the tower, synchronize and retrieve what you've discovered. Ooh.
Okay.
Mysterious. Okay, so to learn to search and hide bodies and to equip, we'll read those. And if an assassin is subjected to a retaliation, find out how to manage your wounds.
All right.
All right, things are going to be happening. We'll hold the rule book down here. Okay, so final reminder for this mission. Perform a detection test every time you enter a square containing an enemy. When you attack with a common sword, you become exposed because of the eye icon on the sword card. The sword's card, the alert state is triggered icon on the card. So, using this sword will alert and will trigger the alert and alert that, and you become exposed. And then the last thing is you can draw 1 equipment card for each enemy body you search. And then it says to read the bowman's card, which is when an incognito assassin enters a square with 1 enemy, perform a detection test. We know that. Any enemy on an attacked square can retaliate. An exposed assassin leaving a square with 1 enemy is hunted. During the enemy phase, an exposed assassin within range is attacked. All seems pretty common sense.
All right.
Okay. Do not turn this page until you've completed the memory. So now, would you guys like to learn how to equip and to search and hide bodies?
Bet.
All right. So first, hiding and searching bodies. Assassins on a square containing a body, which is an enemy miniature that's been killed, can hide all bodies by spending a point, by an action. If you want to search them, draw and reveal, 1 by 1, as many equipment cards as there are bodies to hide. You can stop drawing cards whenever you want. Important, as soon as you draw an investigation card, apply its effects and stop searching immediately. Remove all the bodies from the square, even if the search was interrupted by an investigation card, and put them back in the enemy reserve. Choose to discard or keep the equipment cards on your assassin board. See below. If the equipment card deck has run out, shuffle and discard pile and form a new deck. An incognito assassin can hide 1+ body on their square. An exposed assassin can hide them provided there are no enemies on their square.
Okay.
So it means if there are 2, you can literally eliminate one and hide him without the other one even spotting him. But if you were exposed already, you couldn't do that.
Okay.
Now to equip. When you collect a new equipment card or cards of another type that you want to keep, place them on the corresponding slot or on one of the 5 equipment slots on the board. Adding any equipment card to an available slot does not cost any points. If the required slot is already occupied, you have the following options. You spend 1 to move a card that is in here into the unoccupied, or press 1 to trade with another assassin, or 0 to discard the card that is in the slot. Reminder, a card with the X is permanently discarded. So if this card has an X and you discard it, it is permanently discarded.
Okay.
All right. Are we good? Now, let's talk here and strategize because it's going to be important. Obviously, we have swords. They're a last-ditch effort because they will trigger alerts and cause bad things to happen. I do have a hidden blade, which allows me, if I'm in incognito, I can eliminate a guard, no problem. So I should probably be point on taking out the guards, while you guys can either focus on the objectives or maybe discovering what's in these hidden chests, etc.
That's fine and dandy.
Mm-hmm.
I vote one of us, since we still have a parachute, can easily jump to there and take out another guard after we've gotten and climbed up here. So you
Fair.
can knock this one out first.
Yeah, I can get in there, knock him out, then you guys parachute, take out the other guy. Okay, I like that.
And then Keith and I can focus on this side. You can possibly knock out some stuff here.
Yeah, because I mean, if you
We
come
loot.
across...
We loot, you shoot.
So, I like it. All right, so with that, I will spend... So what I'm curious of, though, is this. Because it says, I can spend 1 to attack and eliminate 1 guard, but does that mean I still would have to do a detection test
Okay.
entering his square? I mean, right? I would imagine so. Just entering the square, I'd have to do a detection test.
All right.
All right, so I will spend 1, move into striking distance. I need to roll a detection test.
So specifically, that blade doesn't allow you to like go first.
Now, it just says if I'm incognito, I can just automatically eliminate him.
Okay.
And then his special ability is once per turn, if I'm incognito, I can actually use that for free.
Okay.
I can use my hidden blade for 0. So don't be detected. Yay!
Sweet.
I wasn't detected. So now, so that was 1. I will spend 0 because Claudio's special ability, and I will use my hidden blade for free. That cost me nothing. I'll let you guys loot the body and hide the body
Right.
as I press on. So 2 and 3. I'm done. And I'm spent.
You want to go first?
Sure. So I guess I can go ahead and loot.
All right. So 1 to move.
Yep. So how's the looting work again?
It's 1 action point to loot.
Oh, sorry. Just realized what the 8 represents.
Okay.
That's a hay bale that you can hide in.
Oh.
You can hide in like in the game. You can hide to
Yep.
to whatever. And then 9 is the tower. An assassin located on one of the 4 squares can spend 1 to climb up. Place their miniature on the top of the tower. If someone's not already there, an assassin on a square in contact with the tower can climb up. If they're incognito. If they're exposed, they climb up. Provide there are no enemies.
Ah, okay.
An assassin at the top of the tower can spend 1 more to synchronize and reveal new elements on the map. Flip the large card showing a tower. So you flip this card over and you learn things. An assassin at the top of the tower is always incognito and cannot attack. To leave the tower, perform a leap of faith.
And land in the hay.
And land in the hay bale. Hiding spot. Perform a detection. Entering a hiding spot. Okay. All right. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So where were we? You guys were up. I'm here.
Keith went once. And he asked about what you the action
To,
to
right,
loot.
to loot. And, okay. So hiding and searching bodies. Assassins on a square containing a body can hide all bodies by spending one thing. So you can hide all bodies by just one. If there were multiple bodies. Now, if you want to search them, draw and reveal one by one as many equipment cards as there are bodies to hide.
All right,
Would
so
you like
one.
to search the body?
Yep.
And you've discovered a parachute.
Another parachute.
Good to have. All right. Remove all bodies from the square. You've that. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Choose to discard or keep the equipment card on your assassin board, and you chose to keep equipment card. Show that, and that's it. So that was your one and your second action. What would you do for your third?
Now, it says the parachute. You're on a roof at the top of a tower and move to another roof on this map. Eliminate guard on your rival square. Now, when I jump there, does that mean I have to do the detection test? Because it says lay their miniature down before any detection test.
So yeah, you would immediately
Jump there.
knock him out.
Except he can't do it because he needs another. It's 2 required.
Oh, it's 2, right, and you're on your third. Because you moved one, you moved one, and then you searched one. And so you only have one move left. You can leave that for a king to jump across. He can do the one and then jump across. So you want to just move
go
back or move forward, basically.
I'll just go forward.
All right, he's moving forward. All right, king.
All right, so I'm gonna go 1, and I'm gonna spend my remaining 2 to
Parachute.
jump here. I'll have to give it
You,
up.
yeah, you've expended it.
Okay. And knock him out. Boom.
All right, no detection test needed.
And then that's it.
All right. So now, god damn it, we never did the event.
The
I always
event.
forget the event thing. That's my fault. Well, we didn't need it. All right. So now, I should read the card. Event phase, assassin phase, end of turn phase, which is check whether to start a new game, turn or not. Remember, an assassin who got 1+ strike during an attack becomes exposed and immediately suffers 1 retaliation from any enemy still alive on their square. Okay, so enemies don't move again. These guards stay posted. No one's been detected, so nothing happens. We did that. And that's retaliate. Exposed, leaving, attack during the enemy phase. Exposed as attack. So nothing happens.
All right.
We are good to go. We're clear. For the next turn, draw an event. Missing. I don't know what eventually, at some point, the cardinal directions will matter. Just not yet. During this turn, you can hide up to 2 bodies located on 1 square of your choice on this map for 0 action. 1+ assassin on the square can search the bodies. Okay, good to know. I'm here. I really want to climb this tower and see what happens. So, let's see. Number 8 was to climb.
9.
Number 9, correct. Oh yeah, read rule point 9. Okay, an assassin located in it, so I can spending 1 to climb the tower. It says. Exposed. I'm not exposed or anything. The assassin at the top can spend 1 more, so I'm spending my second to synchronize and reveal new elements on the map. I flip the card. And it says, from the top of the tower, you can see a well-guarded chest. Add 1 chest and 1 crossbowman miniature on the map. Learn how to open this chest at 10. Okay, so I reveal. So that's what the chest is. Chest token was hidden, and 1 extra bowman. We can just do this. Is guarding it.
All right.
So, learn how to open the chest. I'm assuming you'd have to take out the number 10. You'd have to take out the assassins on a square containing a chest can spend 1 to open it. Take the card at the top of the chest deck. Remove the chest miniature from the map. Take 1 chest token. Tip: you may place 1 chest token under each chest miniature as a reminder. An assassin can open a chest on the square if they are incognito. If they're exposed, You can open it provided there are no enemies in the square. Okay. All right. So, if somebody wants to go for that chest, there is a chest there now. So I did right. I went 1, 2, and now I'm done. Well, I have one more move. An assassin at the tower is always incognito. Can attack to leave the tower, perform a free leap of faith, and place him in the hiding spot located at the foot of the tower. Perform a detection test. If it fails, if there was somebody there, I have to do a detection test.
So this is one whole, or are each one of those?
These
squares?
are each a move to go, but from any one of them, you can climb the tower. Think of it as like this is the tower, 4 sides of the tower. You can climb up.
Gotcha.
So I'm still there. I have one more move, and I guess I'll just, I'll go around after the chest. There's 3. I am spent.
Keith, what are you thinking?
So each one of those squares are one move.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Correct.
So do we want to? And then those are the 6s, or those are
They're 9s, but yeah,
9s
that's
were-
just to reference to climb the tower.
okay.
There's not actually anything there.
So if I moved to where the chest is at, does that mean my turn is over, or do I attack?
Well, that'd be 1, 2, 3. You do a detection test, and then depending on if you've been found out or not. Now remember, the only way to attack is to use your sword, which will trigger an alert.
Right.
Unless you trying to hoard onto your parachute, you could climb up there. You would have to see. You'd have to wait a turn, but you could use one parachute to jump off that tower. No, because you can't.
It has to be on
tower
another
tower roof.
tower.
Yeah, never
roof.
mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
There's nobody there.
Never mind.
So realistically, just throwing it out there, you could spend 1 to go back into this room, and 2 to go across if you wanted to expend your parachute. But remember, mission to mission,
Yeah, you can hold on to it.
that's. Shane wants to know what is going on. We're playing
What up, Shane?
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice. It's a game. Put 1 in Biden's office. That'll make 2. What? Don't mess with the wildlife. You guys are funny.
I don't want to mess with them yet myself.
I want to go after the chest.
All right. You got it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time. I'm going to loot that.
And discard. Yeah.
Loot, discard, and then I'm going to.
You can pull up 1, right? Because 1 to search, and 2 to go across.
Yeah.
So you're 1 room away.
Yep. So that's what I'll do. If you want to.
I'm going for the chest.
All right.
So if I want to move my piece over
1, 2, 3.
All right. So you need to roll a detection test.
there. All right.
Come on, don't get spotted this time.
Jesus.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's not spotted.
Oh,
if
yeah,
this
that's
is
right.
green, so we're good. So you haven't been spotted. Put like this. He's like, he hasn't been spotted. But your turn's over. King, what do you do?
Spend 1 to loot.
Loot and equipment is throwing knives.
Woo-hoo-hoo. And then
Okay.
this is here. Okay.
Nice equipment. And I will hide the body for you. Body has been disposed of.
All right.
You have 1 action left? Yeah, right. 'Cause you went 1. No, you were there already. So you just spent the 1 on the hiding the body. So you have 2 actions.
I'm going to move down. And I'm going to sit.
Okay. And that leaves me, but I did the tower thing, that's right. So the turn is over.
End of turn.
End of turn. This is discarded. Nothing changes. There's no guard event yet. So we move on to the next event. Full moon. At the end of the assassin's phase, any assassin that's on a roof is subjected to a detection test. So we don't want to be on a roof at the end of this turn.
Okay.
Place a marker token on the enemy reinforcement deck as a reminder. Enemy reinforcement deck. We don't have one of those. All right. Whatever. So that's good. Okay. I want to help you out by taking out that guard before he's alerted. Well, I might end up alerting him by just running in there, but at least if I'm not detected, I won't alert him by killing him.
Right.
So I'll spend 1 to go in. Immediate detection test. We're good. We're still in the green. And now, once per turn, if I'm incognito, I can use my blade for 0. So free kill. Boom.
Wow. There you go.
And then, if you're going to go after the chest, I'll go ahead and hide his body with my 3rd action. Right? Because it was 1. No, that's my 2nd action. Right? Because I went 1.
And
Free
then
kill.
Free kill.
So 2nd action is to search the body and dispose. Throwing knives. Yay. Body's discarded. And then I guess I'll take 1 step towards our boy King. All right. She's all yours, Keith.
So
What do you do?
I guess I spend 1 action.
Correct.
Searching the loot.
And just to double check, make sure we do it right. Chest. Assassins on a square containing a chest can spend 1 to open it. Correct. Take the card on the top of the chest deck. Remove the chest from the map and take 1 chest token. Keep it close to you until the end of the memory. You may place 1 on blah, blah, blah. Assassin can open, expand, blah, 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 blah. All right. So what does it say?
I have Roman armor.
Ooh.
Read rule point 25.
Rule point 25. Okay. All right. I've never come across one of those. So armor. Place 1 armor card maximum under the slot. Oh, at the bottom. See, there's like a little notch.
So now it's
Boom. And it says to equip it, add as many red to your health as there are on the card. How many reds does it say to add?
+1.
+1. So you now, my friend, have +1 health because of your armor.
Okay.
And then it says an assassin can remove the armor they're wearing only if they replace it with better armor. In this case, add only the difference of health between the armors if removing the armor. Don't forget to spend 1 if equipping yourself.
All right.
Okay. There you go. And what you can actually do is if you want, like the way they show it, is you can take that card and slide it up until only like the little red part is showing of the plus health. That's how they show it. But again, you can do it however you want. That's just how they show it. All right. So that was your first and only action. And you equipped it, so that's a second action. Because equipping the armor actually costs an action, so you had 2.
So I guess I'll just go with everybody else.
Okay. Moves over 1, 3. And you went already?
Nope.
Yes, you're right. All right.
So if I go in here, am I doing a detection test by both or just 1?
I believe it's by both.
All right.
But let me double check.
Double check for me, sorry.
Double checking the rules. End of turn. Overview of enemy phase. Card slots. Where is detection test? Detection test. Detection test.
Because I might.
There it is. As soon as an assassin who is incognito moves into a square containing 1 or more enemies, before they do anything, they simultaneously perform 1 detection test. Each involved player then rolls as many dice as there are enemies on the square. Okay, so you roll as many dice as there are enemies on the square.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to see what the next event is. So I am holding.
Fair enough.
That is the end of my turn.
Sure. Your call. There's really not much else you can do. So you're holding. All right. So nothing happens. Blah 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 blah. End of turn. Event phase. Flip over. Fall of the wall. Immediately select 1 small tile, excluding indoor tiles, having a wall in contact with the medium tile containing a tower. Flip this card to its side without a wall, then place any tokens or images that were on it before. Oh, interesting. So this basically says any one of these tokens that are touching this that has a wall, like the one you're in right now, we can choose to flip it, and that wall just came down.
Okay.
So I think this one. You have to go this way anyway. Yeah, I think this one, because then that doesn't matter. Because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really matter. There's really no. We'll just do this one.
Okay.
That work? All right. So just move for a second. Okay, this is the story. King Smith, as he's waiting for his buddies to arrive, leans up against the wall for a second, and the wall comes crashing down.
That has happened in real life. Panama City Beach, 2001.
There you go. Art imitates life.
There's a story with that one.
Oh God, art imitates life. I like it.
I gotta send this to the people that know about it.
All right, 113 people watching now. All right, so we've done that. I guess the wall doesn't go back up after the event either. I think it just stays down.
Okay.
So that's the event. And
Damn.
how do we want to proceed before any of us move? We've got 2 enemies. Again, I can 1, 2, 3. I can get into the room, and if I'm incognito, I get a free kill.
Can we knock this out, this wall instead? Easier access to this fucker here in case one of us wants to just
So
yoink that way?
No, because it was one of the small boards. They said you can flip. This wall is part of the big board.
I mean, this one. Oh, never mind. Okay, gotcha.
This is the wall of the board.
That was the wall. Gotcha.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So, you would have been right, but yeah.
I got you.
So basically, it was just this one or this one can swap. Okay. My suggestion, if I go 1, 2, 3, if I can roll the test without failing, I can kill one of them for free. And then we can determine what to do from there. Does that sound like a plan?
All right.
Fucking Leroy Jenkins. 1, 2, 3. I now have to roll 2 dice simultaneously. Come on, baby.
Nice.
Goddamn Master Assassin, bitch. Master Assassin. And I use my incognito to get a roll, assassin for free. Boink. Which now means when you guys enter, only 1 dice will need to be rolled. Fucking, you're welcome. God damn.
Hey, what does this mean?
Right, what's it?
Ignore this result if there's only one enemy on the targeted square.
Okay. Ignore this result. If only one is targeting the square. Oh. Retaliation. Assassin who got 1+. Ignore this. One guard is eliminated and your stock of knives is depleted. This card is tossed away. Ignore this result if there is only one enemy on the targeted square. I don't think it comes into play yet.
Okay.
I don't. Because there's a thing that says an assassin who got 1 retaliation thing during an attack becomes exposed and immediately suffers 1 retaliation. But I don't know what that means yet.
So can I, like, if I moved in there, can I use these throwing knives on that fool, knock him out?
It's a good question. Good question. I'm gonna find out. Equipment. Name the card. This card has a black marker and must be placed in the equipment discard after use. Discard it permanently. Equipment. Common sword. Doesn't say specific. I don't think we've gotten to the part of the game yet where there's like retaliation and enemy phase, which is where I think that comes into play. Reinforcement step. Yeah, because there's like reinforcements, there's boss battles. That one, I'm honestly not sure. I'll have to look into that because I've never come across that card before. Wait, let's see. Okay. What does the icon look like? Here. Failure and enemy retaliation. See below. Okay. Retaliation. After rolling the dice and allocating the potential hits, if you rolled a 1. Okay, so that's this. Boom. That's those. So that's only in effect when there's an enemy phase. These are the enemy dice.
Okay.
So they're saying
So you would
Ignore
roll-
the results if there's one enemy on the square.
There's only one enemy.
If there's only one. Yes, failure and enemy retaliation. So, it says here using a weapon. So just for the sake of the guy has a weapon, or actually we all have weapons. Using a weapon, you spend one action to use either a melee weapon or a ranged weapon. Then follow these steps in order. Aim, designated one square within range. So, melee, you'd have to be in the square with them. Ranged, you have to be at least one square away from them.
Okay.
Attack. Roll as many assassin die, which I believe are the black ones, as mentioned on the weapons card. So I think
So,
one.
One. All right.
So you would roll one. An attack represents a sequence of blows that can hit several enemies. So if you roll this symbol, it's a hit. If you roll the these are the assassin die. If you roll a hit, this is the assassin symbol is one hit and triggers a special ability, which is I guess that thing.
Reading it. Okay.
One guard is eliminated and your stock of knives is depleted. Okay, so hit, special, a hit and a special, and then failure and retaliation. That means they basically are going to come back at you. But this says ignore this result if there's only one. So if you rolled a retaliation, a failure and a retaliation, you would ignore it if there's only one enemy on the target square.
All right.
That makes sense? We got that?
Got you.
All right. Keith,
All right,
you with
so
us?
Keith, you are you can still go in and get detected or not, and I'm in the same boat as you.
So who is... You were still there.
Yeah.
So you can attack. If you wanted to try to take him out without rolling the detection, you can attack from where you're standing.
Yeah. I want to try that.
You're going to try that?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't mind using the
So now, yes. So with the equipment, it says the card with the light gray background can be used as many times as you want. If you decide to get rid of it, it will be permanently discarded. Put it back in the slot it came from. So, okay. So you can use it as many times as you want. But if you roll that, it basically you depleted your knives. So it's reusable, but by rolling it, you might actually end up using them all. Does that make sense?
Yep. So I'm going to
Okay.
use one action point.
All right. From where you're standing, one action point, you are one away, and you can roll one assassin die, as the weapon suggests. Actually, wait. Yeah, one weapon. That's the number of thing. That's the number of actions. And you rolled a retaliation.
All right.
So it says ignore this result if there's only one enemy on the target square. You're welcome,
I want to use my second action to try the same thing.
and you can do that. That's a hit. Now, what does a hit do? Let's see. Enemies. No. So if it's a hit, assign the hit to enemies on the target square as desired. Each enemy has received a number of hits equal to the number of their card is eliminated. So one hit is all it takes to eliminate them. So
All
you're
right,
hit,
so-
he's dead.
He's boom.
Excellent. So
And
you use
then
two actions.
2 actions.
You can use your third to go in the room.
I want a third to go in here, and then my turn. Oh, and then this gets this.
No, it does not get discarded. If it has the X, that means you can reuse it. Only if you roll that symbol does it get depleted.
Ah, okay. Bam. All right, cool.
Yeah. We're assassins now, bitch.
Turns over.
All right, Keith.
So there's no reason for me to even go in there.
We still got to get you close.
Not necessarily, because I mean, you could just double back and meet us at the exit.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
I mean, it's either that or you. I mean, you stick with us or you go. I mean, it really doesn't matter at this point. We're down to one guy left, and we're gonna do the actions on our next turn to get those. So, I mean, it's up to you.
Fuck it, I'll stay with the team. So
Stay
I'll
with the
hop
team.
in there.
1, 2, and 3. He's like, oh my god, these dead bodies! All these dead bodies! What did you do? It was like this when I got here, I swear. Okay, so turns over.
It's like Rocco and Boondock Saints. What the fuck?
What the fucking fuck? Alright. Flip a new event card. Dark Knight. During this turn, one time only, during one detection test, you can ignore and reroll. Alright? Which will come in handy soon, I'm sure. So, one of us will have to spend all 3 action points to unlock the objective. My vote is for Keith. And one of us will have to hide the bodies. And do you have a... Actually, Keith's got equipment. He's got parachutes.
I'll talk about my equipment.
I mean, I'd
You
like
got
to.
nice equipment, man. What can I say? You got nice equipment.
I like to loot to see what I can restock up on.
Restock up on,
You know.
please. All right, Keith, you're gonna take the objective. Is that cool with you?
Sure.
Since we got 2 objectives, you got 2 objectives, and now Keith's got 3 points or whatever the hell.
Bump that. Rock, paper, scissors.
No, too late. He's got it. He's got 3 because you wanted to loot the body. I'll go after the next target. So I'm going 1. I have to roll a detection test. Goddamn assassin, never detected. Free attack. Booyah. That's 0, so I've only used 1 move. I'll use another move to search and dispose of the body. Town Crier. Oh, there are no explosive assassins in this town. 1, if there are no explosive assassins, this map, the town crier changes. Ooh, that is a good card. That's the card that allows me to change the alert. As long as none of us are exposed, we can turn the alert back to green. So that's good. That'll be useful later. So I did what? 1, search the body, 2, and 3. Keith, you're already done. King, what do you do?
1 action point for that dude.
Okay. Well, you spend only 1 action point to actually get rid of both bodies.
Oh, okay.
And you can flip over 2 equipment
Damn.
if you so choose.
Yes.
So we'll do 1, parachute, 2, smoke bomb.
I'm a ninja, bitch.
I'm a ninja, bitch. All right. Okay.
So that was 1, right?
That was 1 to search the bodies and dispose of the bodies. All right. Keith, you're staying there. Turns over. I can't believe this, but we're going to get away with it. Event. Florins. We've seen this one before. I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2, smoke, bitch. I'm out. You would. 1, 2. You're out. Keith. 1, 2, 3. Ah, you're out. It's fine. You're not going to wait for another turn just so you can go out. All right, we did it. And if I'm not mistaken.
That could have mattered.
No. Because the objective was sabotage the thing we did, eliminate all guards, hide the body, move to a square containing the 9 token, and synchronize, retrieve what you discover. We did it.
Okay.
We 100%ed that bitch. Gentlemen.
Boom.
Mission 2 complete.
And I didn't die.
And you didn't die. You didn't give it up for the cause. All right. What do we think? Good so far. Do we dare go for the 3rd mission?
Why not?
Let's do it.
Okay. We got plenty of time and 122 people watching.
While you set up, I'm gonna go finish my drink.
Yeah. I need to drink some myself. Can you grab me one of the hydration, 3rd row?
Alright.
Thank you. And we'll now keep all your equipment and everything as is, and I will adjust the game board as necessary. Alright, so these were used. This one used. Yeah, just put the Oops. Alright, microphone. Alright, not an earthquake, we're good. Thank you. You picked the smallest one, you bitch. Alright, it says, just in time, we managed to sabotage the gun. We'll talk about that later. Alright. Yeah.
Did you see that I made fidget spinners?
Hey man, you adapt and overcome. Alright, so now we're gonna need this board. We will need 2 of those spinners with a 1 and a 2. So 1 and 2. We'll figure that out. But yeah, you can see how this game gets like bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and has more to do.
Yeah.
All right, set up 3. So we're gonna need one of these, a room with 3. These 2 ladders. This town square. Just like that. Got it. One of these, 1, like so. This will go here. This will go here. This will go here. All right. Perfect. Here, no, we need no walls. There we go. No wall. I need another rooftop. Rooftop. 3 walls. Like so. 3 walls like so. Perfect. And then just need a little bit of this there, and then a rooftop. Oh my god. There we go. Rooftop. This. This. Perfect. Excellent. That'll do. Alright. Chest cards, event cards. I'm shuffling up the event cards. So we don't know what's going to happen during the game. Event cards. Alright, it says that I need one of these here. The Bowman. And number 2, which I don't think we have yet. It's fine. 2 ladders. Here. Here. That's there. Ladder here. And a ladder here. Objective point here. Bowman. And a 1. Number 2. Oh my gosh. 2. Perfect. Okay. I think, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna grab a different drink. Fucking pussy drink. All right. And the only enemy we're still fighting is the Bowman, because later the game gets even harder with harder enemies and bosses, and all types of nonsense. Okay.
I played the board game Pompeii.
I've heard of it, never played it.
It's kind of simple, but it's still fun. Basically, there's like, I think there's like 3 phases where you're procreating, populating the Pompeii island, moving around,
Destroying it.
and then
Decimating
eventually,
it.
at some point, depending on what you roll or whatever, I forget the specifics, but eventually you're working towards where the volcano goes off, and you try to get as many of your people off the island as possible.
Like it.
I would add that to your collection.
Hey, it's Grooming and Reviews. Pete, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? How you doing?
What's he grooming?
Himself mostly these days. Oh my god. Alright, we got through, Pete, if you're just joining us, we got through the first 2 missions. And we're about to attempt mission 3. So far, we've only lost 1 life. You know, we've only lost 1 man, but it's okay.
I only went to jail.
He was an apprentice. Nobody cares about them. Oh God. Okay. Gang, what the hell, man? How long does it take?
When did this game come out?
Great question. I don't know.
I think I know this game. How do you like it so far?
How do you like it so far? Oh. What do you think? Honest review.
It's
Honest
not
review.
that complicated. It's one of those games with somebody with ADHD. They're gonna need somebody like you who's really good with reading and follow directions.
Oh, by the way, I have severe ADHD.
Well, you're hiding it very well, so.
But the way it affects me is I get hyper into the details of the games.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm a good game master because I get really obsessed with all this stuff.
But this is fun.
So far, so good. And remember, we're still in the tutorial, by the way.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, and 3 are the tutorial of the game. Then it kicks in the actual game. Because, like, it's actually, what is it? It's mission point 1, mission point 2, mission point. Then you get to mission 1. And that's when you have the full-fledged everything happening. So we are just playing through the tutorial. We'll do this round, and then we'll make sure we finish up with just some fun, silly, chill games.
Like
Yeah, we'll do something.
Did you have a phone tracker down here?
Which USB-C? Yeah.
I left mine in my hotel.
Fuck is king, man.
Like a dork.
Do you need to be with it? Or
No,
just plug it in and.
Yeah.
USB-C here. It's pretty long too, so you can watch this. Yeah. Okay, you can take it forever. Things like that just laying around.
Look at that.
Does it work? Give me a second. Talk to the audience. Let them know we're. Fill in. Hey, what the fuck?
So this is pretty crazy. I don't have. Yeah, it's a lot of reading. Kudos to CQ for having the focus and the drive to read all this stuff and play. But did he fall in? I hope not. It's gonna get messy.
Thanks, sir. Where did I put my drink? Did I put my drink down?
Is that it? Oh no, you're.
No, I had a bottle. Yeah. God. Oh no, here it is. I put it on the floor. Sorry. All right. We are now on mission 3. Well, I was telling Keith, this is still the tutorial, by the way.
All right.
So, but it's the final part of the tutorial. But before we kick off, the results from mission 2. Just in time, we managed to sabotage Cesar Borgia's pistol. Ezio can now approach and eliminate him. An assassin apprentice appointed by the Brotherhood has retrieved Alessandra, Bastiano, and Daria's hidden blades. We finally have a level playing field. Let's now move on to the second part of Ezio's plan. take the reward cards from memory 0.2, assign one of these to each assassin except Claudio. Claudio already has his. If you're playing with less than 4, place the remaining card in the villa slot. So everybody has just earned. You are now an assassin. You are now an assassin.
Let's go.
Welcome to the team, boys. Welcome to the team. It's okay. Some of us have taken a little longer to get on board. It says, remember to read the instructions on your equipment cards to learn how to use them. Total DXP, blah, blah, blah. Return to the villa to regain your strength. You wish to stop playing. All right. We are now in Sequence 0, Memory 3. The poor little Templars. Thanks to us, Ezio was able to approach Cesar and is facing him right now on the fortress walls. If we take advantage of the general confusion, we will deprive the Templars of precious resources. We must choose to go to either Cesar's apartments to steal one of his personal items or to the armory to steal equipment. If we are perfectly coordinated, we may even be able to do both. It might be hazardous. Welcome to Viana Castle, Kingdom of Navarra. So first, place the alert state token green side up.
Done.
Take the 8 reinforcement cards with the icon matching number. Oh wait, I was supposed to do this. Sorry. Part 3, you're supposed to take the card first. Just follow the steps. They're very specific about the steps. Read this card before taking any other cards out of slot. We are going to shuffle the 4 equipment cards into the equipment deck. With this. Shuffle the 4 event cards and place them on top of the event deck. We will place the Agile Guard card on this slot, creating the enemy reserve with the 10 Agile miniatures and all the crossbow miniatures except those already on the map. We'll place the Tower card on the table, and we'll leave the 2 small reward cards in the slot. Okay. So, as I was saying, shuffle the 4 equipment decks. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Actually, I think there's a 0.4. There's actually 4 tutorials. That's fine. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Got it. All right. So, this is now the map card. That's if we climb the tower. This is the Agile Guard card. These are the 4 events. They set to shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Place on top of the deck. These are the reward cards they said to put aside.
But did we put the 9s out like the last time? Or is that coming down the pipe?
The knives.
The 9s. The number 9.
I think that was just as an example for the first game to know how to interact. You
Okay.
will still use it the same way.
Okay.
And then the equipment, they said to shuffle the 4 cards. Shuffle the 4 into the equipment deck. So that's this now. And now there's an equipment deck. Let's put that there. Okay. I think we are good. Now, take the 8 reinforcement cards with icons matching. Okay, hold on. Take the 8 reinforcement cards with the icon matching the number of assassins in play. Shuffle them and place them face down. Reinforcement cards. What are those?
What are those?
All right, 1 second to figure this out because I don't know. Okay. Okay, so find out how to play the full enemy phase. Rule point 28. That's what we're missing. We can also put our guys by the spawn point just to start us off. Right. Rule 28. So this is when shit gets real. Now we're going to learn the enemy phase. Play as the enemy during these 3 steps. Enemy reinforcement, enemy movement, enemy combat. You can perform an action before or after one of the enemy steps by using a save or the action cost. Enemy detection test. Whenever enemies move or appear on a square containing an assassin who are incognito and or a body, before anything else. So now it's the reverse. So enemies will move, and if they come into our sector, they roll a detection test to see if they see us. Okay, got that. Perform one. Several detection tests take place in the same step. They take place simultaneously. If the alert must be triggered following one of these tests, it will only take place at the end of the current step. During the enemy step 3 guards enter a square containing Daria, who's incognito in one body. Immediately perform one detection test. Daria must roll 3 dice. There are 3 guards. Also roll 3 for the body. Daria rolls 3 blank sides. She remains incognito. The body rolls an alert. The alert will be triggered at the end of the step. 1 detection test per square is performed regardless of the number of enemies. Assassin's example. An event card tells you to ignore the first detection test. 3 enemies move into a square. 2 assassins, 1 body. You should perform 1 second. Not get to ignore it. Okay. I think I got that. Enemy reinforcement step. Each turn, new guards will enter the map. There are 2 types of guard. The crossbowmen and the elites. Or the agile guard. Always play with the 8 reinforcement cards that have an icon that matches the total number of. But where are these reinforcement cards they're talking about? That's what I'm confused about. I know not of reinforcement cards. Those, I'm sure that's somewhere. Reinforcement cards. Reinforcement cards. What reinforcement cards? Always play with the 8 reinforcement cards that have an icon that matches the total number of systems. Hang on. Let's see if I can figure this out. There's like a glossary or something, because that's the one thing I don't recall. Reinforcement card. Come on now. Talk to me. I don't see. Okay, let's give you an example. Do you see reinforcement card? Oh, enemy reinforcement cards. Oh!
You want to
Yeah. I know what that is. That's over here. I was wondering what these were. Aha! You're so tiny! Alright, these. The one thing I haven't opened yet. Okay, so we're going to play. There's 3 of us, so we're going to play with the 8 cards that have 3 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. There you go. That is our reinforcement deck.
My LT was the one you all posted about doing a re-up about.
Yeah.
When did that get posted?
Good people. Okay. So, I mean, I was reading out of that book. But...
Oh, boom. Just while you were doing that, I just wanted
Oh, God.
But wait, there's
Wait,
more.
there's more. Okay. So we talked about the enemy phase, enemy reinforcements. Draw 1 reinforcement card and select the column that corresponds to the alert state. So, like, as an example, during the reinforcement, we'd flip a card. If we were in green, we would do one of these things. If we were in red, we would do one of these things.
Trio.
Yeah. If the alert state is green, red, elite guard
Oh, wait, there's
on
more.
each square in contact with entrance A. Oh, we're missing 1 step. That's important. I need the A, the B, the C, and the D. This will be kind of.
The D.
You want the D? I'll give you the D. Here you go. Here's the D. Since you wanted the D. A. What am I missing? B?
You're missing C, Charlie.
Charlie. Always Charlie. Fucking hell. I got a D. I got an A. Why can't I find? I got a B. I got a whole other set without Charlie. What the fuck? Did I give me a Charlie? Charlie over and out? Are you sure I'm supposed to? Oh, there it is. Charlie. All right, Charlie. Okay. So, Bravo Charlie.
Bravo.
Alpha Delta.
Charlie. Alpha's here.
Oh, no, you had it wrong. It's Bravo Charlie up there. Slide them up. Yep. Alpha on this square, you just put it right here. And then Delta's over here. Those are the enemy spawn points.
Okay.
So, Alpha would go here, Bravo would go, 2 would go here, 1 would go here, 1 would go here. That kind of thing. That's the enemy reinforcements. Okay, so that's the enemy reinforcement step. Says draw 1 card, select the column, pick the number of guards with the indicator from the enemy reserve, place them on each square in contact with an enemy entrance token matching the letter. Example, 1 elite on each square in contact with entrance A, 1 cross on each square with B, each square with contact with entrance C. Ignore any reinforcements associated with enemy entrances that are not on the map. Likewise, ignore reinforcements that fail to enter because the square is full. Ooh, you can only have a maximum of 4 enemies per square. Okay, there can never be more than 4 enemies or bodies on a square. If enemies have to enter a square containing 1 body, and there are not enough spaces to accommodate them all, remove as many bodies as necessary and perform a detection test for those bodies. Okay, so what we were talking about? We talked about enemy reinforcement. Now comes enemy movement. Start by moving an enemy nearby a square containing one of these circles. Reminder, if there's not enough space in the square to accommodate them all, you decide which ones will not enter. Likewise, if one enemy are on the square in contact, you decide which square they move to. All the enemies that have not yet moved, move 1 square in the direction indicated on the event card.
Boom.
That's what I've been wondering what the fuck the compass is for. That will determine which direction the enemies all move if they're not moving to an alert. Okay, that makes sense. So first, move the enemies who are on the row of squares closest to the direction shown by the event card. Then move those on the row of squares that is in contact with these, and so on until all have been moved. Okay. Oh, that's gonna make things real interesting. 1 plus guard located in a square containing objective on a after performing all enemy movements, resolve what they may have triggered. Reminder, if the arrival square of 1 enemy contains 1 assassin, perform 1 detection test. An enemy does not move if a wall blocks their movement, the square they're headed to already contains 4 enemies, there are no ladders between the street and roof squares. Some agiles do not need ladders. So like we don't need ladders, but the enemy need to use ladders because we climb, right? Because we're assassins. They are on one of the 3 spaces of an objective base. They are on a square containing, even if it's not attached to a miniature. If a card states to move 1 guard, it must always be done in accordance with the rules unless the card states otherwise. Enemies cannot use fast travel stations, obviously. Okay. All right, I think I get this. Now there's an enemy combat step and a hunt. When 1 assassin is exposed, all nearby enemies simultaneously make 1 attack targeting the square where the assassins are located. Each enemy can perform a maximum of 1 attack during the enemy combat step. Each attack is performed in the following order. Determine the target square, attack. That's it. Each group of enemies present the same square target in order of priority. So these guys can shoot up to 1 space. These need to attack in the space they're at. They do the hit fail. And then you would take hits, etc., 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 etc. Okay, I think we're good. I think we got this. Are we ready?
Ready, sir.
Whew. This is gonna be interesting. This is when shit gets real. Ladies and gentlemen, to all 124 of you watching, this is when shit gets real. Okay, let's talk for a second. Before we get started, here is the objectives. Take out the larger card, follow the instructions. I did that. Objectives. To complete this memory, choose 1 objective and complete it. You can optionally choose a second objective. So there's 2 objectives. 1 is here, steal a personal item from Cesar.
Okay.
2, go into the armory and help yourself to some of the goodies. So, as long as we complete one of them, well, we have to choose one, and that is our main objective, and then the second one is just optional if we choose. Do we have a preference one way or the other? Which objective?
Seems like that might be worth more, but
It might
more,
be lucrative.
more risk,
More risk.
reward
Correct.
type situation, or we could go the easy route. I vote easy route.
But see, here's the twist. Because what you're thinking is the easy route. Remember, as we move along, enemies will spawn. Where are most of the spawn points? Aha. So there is a spawn point here. But 1, 2, 3 spawn points if we were to choose to go that way. There's also the idea of one of us can climb the tower to unlock more information, good and bad. So I'm game with either objective.
I'd say go
Going for the armory.
Going for the armory. One of us climb up, see if we can find some shit.
So there is a wall right here.
Gotcha. So it has to be.
We have to loop.
Okay.
And remember, enemies will have to use ladders to move. We don't.
Okay.
Unless there's a wall. Okay, I think we're good.
All right.
All right. So it says, last note, remember, during the enemy movement phase, the enemies nearby an exposed assassin can move always move to the assassin square, not in the direction indicated by the compass. Save one as soon as possible, especially to play during the enemy phase. It could save your life. You can make a save point. We don't need that. We don't need no save points.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this. So, step 1, event phase. I'm following. Lot roll. Okay, it says 1. Immediately roll 1 die for each assassin, and for each hit, a thief steals 1 equipment of the player's choice from the assassin's board. Affected players can use 1 to recover this card, otherwise discard it. Ooh. So everybody, roll 1. And if you get the hit icon, you've been robbed. So you can choose to spend 1 action to recover it, or you can, boom, I'm good. Or you can let one of your items be stolen.
I'll eat 1.
He's gonna eat an action.
We're gonna eat an action.
He's gonna eat an action. So you're at 2, and I've still got 3. Okay. So that was the immediate results. So
Master assassin have a common thief steal our shit.
this is only one of us is a master assassin. Oh, I'm gonna do.
Maybe it's like the army. There's only 1 thief.
I mean, I'm gonna do 1, 2, and climb. And I think, if I remember correctly, it costs you 1 to do the synchronize.
It says it on the card.
Okay, yeah. Reveal this card as soon as you tap for 1. If it goes as the screen before leaving the map. So this card's okay. All right. I'm done with my 3 actions. You guys have 2. What do you do? And just remember, there are spawn points that you don't want to be standing on when they come walking through the door.
Shit. I'd rather be out, so I'm gonna move. Cause the only ones that can climb are is it the agile or the crossbow?
Every agile guards don't need a ladder to jump on or off a roof, so they can move regardless of ladders. They can only use ladders.
All right, I'm gonna move. This one. I'm moving here.
Okay.
Do the same.
Same. I mean, we could divide and conquer. I mean, y'all can go that way and I can go this way, and we see if we get lucky or see if we fail. Either way. Okay, so that ends the assassin phase. Now we enter the new phase. the enemy phase. So first, reinforcements come. So we will draw a reinforcement card. We're still in green. So at A, there will be one agile guard.
B, I got the crossbowman there. C, it's 2 actually. So 2 there.
I don't know which one agile guard.
Uh,
I got it. There we go. Agile guard.
I need another.
Base.
I need several bases.
We need a lot of them.
All right,
So okay, we did the agile
agile
guard.
guard is A. All
And then
right,
2 at C.
one more base for
And nobody at D. That's good.
this one. I didn't see him here. All right.
Now, there's a reason why these objective guys are important. When they start on the objective, they stay there.
Actually, yeah, my bad.
They stay there regardless.
He was already there.
Correct. So these guys will never move because they are protecting an objective.
Okay.
When 2 guys spawn in, they can move.
Okay.
It's all right.
And we're identifying those by on the thing.
On the spinner.
Okay.
So okay, so we've done that. Yay. So we've done enemy reinforcement. Now we do enemy movement. So we start by moving to where there was an alert. There's been no alert, so that's fine. All the enemies that have not yet moved in the direction indicated on the event card will now move cardinally. You fucked up. These 2 guys moved south.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. These guys move south.
Okay.
And this guy does nothing because he can't go south. So now what happens?
Fuck them up.
So now it becomes the threat check. Whenever one enemy moves into a square containing an assassin, perform one detection test. If several detection tests take place in the same step, they take place simultaneously. It will only take place again. So basically, you would have to roll 2, and then because he's in the same square, he'll have to roll 2.
I'm a ninja.
Damn. You've been spotted.
Wait.
You better start reading. But while you do that, you're this guy, right? Yeah, you're this guy. You've now been spotted. And because you've been spotted, that'll trigger the alert at the end of the roll. But either way, it's alerted.
Okay.
All right. Now you roll 2 because it just determines if you've been detected. You've been detected as well. Man, you guys are not having much luck. Okay. So you've just been detected. The alert's been triggered. Shit's about to get real.
Jig is up.
The jig is up. We've been spotted out the gate.
All right.
Classic. So, that was just movement and detection. Do you then go straight into an attack? Ignore it. Enemy movement. Let's see if it first move the enemy's row, blah blah blah. Refer to the place event card. Check a random card halfway through the event. So you get the direction to move. Okay. We're loading a square containing objective base with immediate place in the space. After performing all enemy movements, resolve what may be triggered, detection test, etc. If the arrival square of enemy contains 1 S, perform a detection test. The enemy does not move the full box square, scares the 4 enemies. There are no ladders between. Wait a second. They can't do that move. Right? No. Yeah, they can. They can do the move because from room to roof is the same level. Roof to floor is a different level. I was saying there's no ladder here. They can't move. But they're going roof to roof. It's level field.
Damn.
So they couldn't jump down to here because there's no ladder. So they literally made the one movement they could have done to mess with you.
Yeah.
Like they needed this ladder to get here and they could cross. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that.
Careful, don't take an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, they are. Don't take an arrow to the knee. I like that. That's a good one, Morgan. Very good. 3. There are 3 places of objectives. They are on one containing square. Very important cards. The card states to move a guard must be done. What I'm trying to figure out is, or can move their block by wall guards here. When one assassins are exposed, all nearby enemies is simultaneous. So that won't happen for this step. Each enemy can perform a maximum one time during the enemy combat step. My question is, because there's movement, and then the next step is combat. So can they move, identify you, and then immediately attack you?
Let us know.
When assassins are exposed, all nearby enemies simultaneously make one attack targeting the square where they are located. Each enemy can perform a maximum one attack. Oof. So here's the problem. Here's the problem. You guys were identified, right, in the movement phase. And what happens is, when an assassin is exposed, all nearby enemies, which now include these guys,
Because they got the range.
because they're melee, will simultaneously make one attack targeting the square where the assassins are located. Each enemy can perform a maximum of one attack during this step. Each attack is performed in the following order. Each group of enemies present on the same square target in order priority. Their own square, and then a nearby square provided they are a melee, targeted weapon. If the group of enemies can shoot at several squares containing it, the players decide which target they will. Each can only target one single square. Oh, so it's what's worse is if you were in two separate squares, they have to pick which one to shoot at you. But since you're both in the same square, they can all attack you at the same time.
All right, I ain't worried.
All right. So you're being targeted by 4 players simultaneously.
Copy.
Is basically the extent of it.
Bet.
Which, luckily, he can't. Since he couldn't move, he's not ranged, so he can't attack you. So that's good. For each square, collect as many black dice as shown on each attacking enemy's card. Luckily, not him, so basically 4.
All right.
Okay. If there are several exposed assassins on the targeted square, split the dice evenly between them. There you go.
Hey.
Give me.
Nope.
God, it's the easiest thing to do, and you've got nails.
He had it.
First of all, you should go like this. And it pops
That's
open.
because I had already had it open.
Yeah. 4, 2, and 2. All right. So if you roll the star, that's a hit. If you roll the shield, that's a fail.
Okay.
Roll.
Can we just parkour off the run away?
1 hit. No hits.
Yeah.
So you take 1 damage, 1 red square. 1 damage to you, sir. Okay. All right. So that's that. So now, enemies are done. We can continue the game. Yes. You guys. Well, good. Thanks for pulling all the enemies in your direction.
You're welcome.
I'll spend my first action to reveal the map, and it says that there's a chest in that area. That chest token. Put that chest token over here.
This one's mine.
You got your item already. Nothing else was added, right? Nothing else was added. Nope. That's the only thing. All right. That was a waste. All right. And now I'll take my 0. So I did 1. Take my 0 jump. Nobody was there, so I don't have to do detection. And then I'll do 2. And should I kill? No, because then this guy's gonna move this way and fuck me up. Nope, y'all on your own. 2, 3. Y'all on your own.
Wait.
Yeah.
New
God
event.
damn it, new event. Yes, you're right. Sorry. Dead end. During this turn, one assassin can remove 1 ladder placed on their square for 0. Ooh.
And is it? Sorry. Is it when the event? Is it assassins then enemies?
Yes, assassins go first and then enemies.
Okay.
So, let's talk this through. So, during this turn, one assassin can remove a ladder placed on their square. Should we remove like this ladder so that the enemies can't come this way? Or should we remove this ladder? But I feel like enemies that spawn in here are going to get stuck in there anyway, because there's really only one way for them out. So what do you think? Remove this ladder, and that prevents these kind of enemy from coming down.
Yeah,
That makes
holds
sense.
back the most enemies.
Yeah. So okay, you guys remove that ladder because it's a free thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so my turn's done because I went this way.
All right.
You guys are up.
All right.
So now you've started in exposed, right?
Yep.
So that's a whole thing. Completing objectives before being exposed, hiding spot, end of turn, event phase.
Stole Morgan's comment earlier about famous words of Michael Scott, parkour.
Parkour. Retaliation. Because, I mean, now that we've already alerted, I mean, you guys could fight them. We've already alerted everybody. But the question is, exposed.
Hunted. So 32?
Well, 1 second. Exposed. First, enemies that are nearby an ally who's exposed will move towards them. Becomes exposed. And who becomes exposed immediately triggers the alert. To become incognito again, an exposed assassin must move to a square without any enemies. Then remove the base and place it on their arrival square. Assassins can also use a card that allows them. So basically, like right now on your turn, you could in theory go like this, and then this, but this would stay here. Well, technically, imagine he's not there. That would be like a last known position, and you can move away from it, and the guards will still go towards this without chasing him.
Okay.
So that's the idea of that. But you have to go to a place where there's not. So you would literally have to go one, but you have to roll a detection test. Oh, if you're exposed, do you roll detection tests? As soon as an ally was incognito. Okay, so you can go in here, not need to roll a detection test because you're already detected. Then here, and that's where you would leave your red circle before moving again. Make sense? Okay. So the hunt thing. Right?
Well, that's for maybe the guards, but for the crossbowmen, it says when incognito enters the square with 1+ enemies. So,
well, incognito, meaning he's invisible.
You still have to do the detecting test.
Right, but you're not invisible.
Oh,
because
but then wouldn't this apply then? I'd be exposed.
Yes. So an exposed assassin
from here,
correct.
Leaves
an exposed leaving is hunted. Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Now let's do hunted 32. That was the next thing. Whenever an exposed assassin leaves a square containing 1+ enemies, they are immediately hunted by half of them, rounded up. Choose, so really only one of these would chase you. Choose which enemy participate in the hunt among those who can move. As long as an assassin is hunted, they cannot be incognito. Enemies stop the hunt as soon as they can no longer move. So, whenever an exposed leaves a square containing, they are immediately hunted. Choose which enemies can participate in the hunt. As long as the assassin is hunted, they cannot be incognito. Enemies stop the hunt as soon as they can no longer move.
Here's what I'm doing. 2 action points.
Okay.
Fuck you, Keith. You're on your own.
Oh, Jesus.
Boom.
That's what I was gonna do too.
So this would stay here?
No, because it's where you landed.
Okay.
But remember, that now puts a target on this square.
Okay.
That's where they're gonna hunt.
Mm-hmm. I'm bringing the boys.
You dick.
Boys to the barn.
You
And
dick.
one more action point for me. I'm not moving. Oh no! Actually, I'm gonna try to use throwing knives for old buddy in there. That's this one.
No, because you only had one. Oh yeah, there's 2.
That was the start of mine.
And
So
1.
2.
Yeah. So yeah, 1 white
that
die.
gets discarded, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a fail.
All right. But I can do it again.
You
would need
ignore the
another one.
result. Ignore this result if there is only one enemy. Right, so the fail would cause a retaliation, I think? No. Hang on. See, we went over this already. Remember. You should remember it. No, not that page. Alert state, detection, equipment. Place it permanently. No, what was this?
This was the throwing knives with the.
They don't have a numbered thing. No, they don't have a reference. Exposed equipment. Oh, move the card, perform the trigger action, discard, equip, save, coordinate attack, retaliation. After rolling the dice and allocating potential hits. There it is. If you roll that symbol, and there's a living enemy remaining on the target square, the assassin becomes exposed. If they were incognito, the alert is triggered and is immediately subjected to 1 retaliation.
Okay.
But because your thing says ignore this result, so you spent your thing. You threw a knife. It went. He's like, what's that?
All right.
And nothing happened.
Okay.
But otherwise, you would have been retaliated and back hunted and all the other stuff.
So that was my
You're
third action point. I'm done.
Keith, what are you up to?
I'm hopping over there.
Hopping over there. Cost of the parachute, phase 2. Also, you leave that mark behind. What would you like to do with your last, if anything?
Fuck it, I'm jumping inside.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll go exposed again. You are this one. All right. So you roll a detection test.
One.
Yep. Smooth criminal. And you guys don't have the ability to do the free
If I do,
eliminate.
I can't do the incognito.
No, because you've that was your third action.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep. All right. So we're done. Fuck it. Here goes nothing. So now we did the assassin phase reinforcement. We draw a reinforcement card. Here we go.
And they would go that way.
And they're red. So A is going to get 2 agiles.
I need bases as well.
Bases. I think things are about to get real serious real fast. Alright, we need 4 bowmen. 2, 3, 4. We need kind of ready to surrender. Then we're going to need 3 more bowmen. Plus 2 agile.
So 4 on B, but there's two there
Right,
already.
So you can only have 4 maximum.
All right. So then 2 on B, 3 total here. So 1, 2. I need another one.
So C should be 3. So you
Because
need 1 more
spawn in
there.
3, yep.
Yep. So that's 4.
And then
B
the 2
should have been 2.
No.
And then 2 agile.
Yeah.
So here's 1.
Yep.
And another agile.
And that was A. So
Yep.
1.
Next up, I'm gonna have all these guys on bases already. Okay.
2.
All right. Whoo, shit. Okay. So we've spawned. Now movement comes in the form of north. See,
Stuck.
that's why it's important to really think about the event card at the start of the turn, because you'll determine where people are gonna move prior to.
Mhm.
But when it comes to movement, remember you got a hunt going. So with hunt, mainly hunt, as long as the hunted, they cannot be incognito. Stop the hunt, so they can only move. Okay. So we're talking enemy movement, which was start by moving an enemy nearby a square containing that into that square. So if there were enemies in and around this place, they would move into this place.
Okay.
But luckily nothing spawned there, so that's good. 'Cause, we all would have been fucked there. square containing that space. Reminded there's not enough space in the square. Coming at the inside, which was likewise around the square. Okay. All the enemies that have not yet moved, move one square in the direction indicated. Now, there was one guy on the hunt, but there's no ladder for him to move, so he couldn't move anyway. So every enemy now moves north.
So these
They would move north.
here. Everybody else is stuck. Right?
They're stuck 4 there. They're stuck 4 there. They're stuck 2 there. Yeah, so there's really no movements, which just got in our way, which is fun. Okay, and movements happened. No enemy combat.
Wait, there's no wall here, though.
There's a wall right here. That black line.
Oh, that's not the. Okay, never mind.
Yep, that's a wall. That's a lot in there. All right, so I think we're in the clear. Okay, no enemy attack, no combat. End of turn. Check whether to start a new game turn or not. I think we start a new turn. So, now realizing the enemy will now move north, we know to fuck that chest. During this turn, for each of their attacks, the assassins can ignore and re-roll 1 die that has rolled a fail.
Okay.
That's good. Because shit's about to go down. I'm incognito.
My bad.
What?
Could he have detected us since we were sitting out here?
No.
Okay.
You can only do the detection test in the same square. You
Okay.
can attack from a distance, but you can only detect from the same square.
Okay.
So for if it's all right, I'd like to go after the guy because I can do a free kill.
So, wait, let me.
Sure.
So when we did that, were we still exposed or were we incognito?
You were when you landed, you became incognito.
Okay. All right.
But your exposed marker is still. If anyone were near this, like he can't move. But if there were other enemies here or here, they would move towards that because
Okay.
that was the last known position. These guys are too far to do anything.
Copy.
Okay, so Keith can either go for the kill. It'll cost him, 1 on the hidden blade?
Yeah.
It'll cost you an action. Or I could move in 1 and get it for free. Either way, one of us is paying an action. So if you want to do the kill,
I kill.
and then the 2 for the objective, then we can kind of move on.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so you're going to roll for the hidden, the hidden blade, because yours is different from mine.
I have, if you're an incognito, eliminate 1 guard on your square.
There you go. So you take 1 action and boopity boop. Do you want to use your other 2 actions? Well, would it make more sense for him to use that? Do we have to hide the body? I don't think we have to hide the body. We've already triggered the alarm, so we really don't need to hide the body.
No, we don't need to hide the body.
And I think we need to get the fuck out of here before it gets any more crowded, personally. So it's up to you, but I'd say use the 2 actions
Yeah,
to...
2 actions.
Seems right. Okay.
If on the next thing, enemy spawn in D and they see that unhid body, is that gonna trigger some shit?
It would if it wasn't already triggered.
Okay. All right.
It's just
Then that
we've
works.
already triggered, so at this point it's like fucking go loud.
Okay.
Stealth is no longer an option.
All right.
I mean it's up. We're up, but I kind of don't want to go fucking around with these guys. So I'm thinking, like, go 1 here and wait because they're gonna move north on their turn, which will clear the path for us.
Okay.
So I'm actually almost thinking, hold on. Let me think this out. Because if I'm gonna waste just here and sit there anyway,
What if you were sitting
Keith did the kill. We already did the kill. That's 1. And he can go 2, 3. I can go 1, get the 2. Then you could sit there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Either way, somebody's gonna be still here, and the rest of us are gonna be here. Either way. So, what do you think?
I'll roll with
I
that.
mean, we can also try to kill from a distance, but things are different now because it's not 1 enemy.
Correct. And they are still within range that they can attack here.
Right. No, I'm saying we go
Yeah.
here, stop,
Mm-hmm.
and attack from range
Ah, got you.
with the throwing knives.
Got you.
You know.
Or it said always hide the body.
We don't really. I mean, you can search the body on your next turn. You can search the body if you want, hide it, and steal some shit. But I don't know. What do you think? I take one, you take one, and then we can attack with two. If see what happens.
I don't want to attack.
You don't want to attack. You want to let him pass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we've already triggered the alert. Now you want to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Fine. All right. So you're moving here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we move. And we hold. We hold position. So we've all done. And then comes enemy phase. Yay, everybody's favorite. Reinforcements.
Wait.
Hopefully nothing on D.
What?
Never mind. When do they move?
They're going to move right after. First
After
it's
this?
reinforcement,
Okay.
then movement.
All right.
Reinforcement.
Hopefully nothing in D.
One on D, baby.
God bless America.
We need an archer on D. And, oh, wait, no. Shit. We're in the red. Two. I don't know why they flip sides all of a sudden. Two archers on D. One agile C, two agiles B, four archers A. God damn.
So really nothing
yeah,
on B.
so
just A and
4 archers on A,
and D.
nothing on B,
So the two spots we absolutely
nothing on
need.
C, and then you're gonna have two
So,
bowmen.
the two spots that we didn't need.
Yeah, basically. All right. So what I need 2 bowmen for D. There's 2 bowmen, and then
4 total for A.
no A's. Oh yeah, 4. Jesus.
4 for A because there's nobody there.
Oh, 4 bowmen. Oh, wow. Gotcha. I thought for some reason A, B, and C are clogged. That's right. Bowman. And can we get another bowman? Yes, we can. All right. Can we fit any more enemies on the board? By the way, totally good call to just sit and wait.
Hey, them gonna move.
And them gonna move. So now instead of 3 agile guys, we got 4 bowmen who can now attack us from range. But then again, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now that we've placed enemy reinforcements, now comes enemy movement. Nobody is near. Well, that's not true. Oh, before we do that, we're supposed to roll detection tests, by the way. Keith, you got 2 die. Roll 2 detection. Come on, buddy. Don't get spotted. Be a lizard. Ah. Keith has now been spotted. And he's in for a world of hurt.
Hard spot.
Okay. So from here comes enemy movement. They're obviously not going to move. They're in the room with him. So everybody moves north. They can't move. They can't move. They can't move. They can move. And they can move. Correct. So enemy movement is done. Next comes enemy combat. So, determine the target square. Obviously, oh, there's a dead body. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, he fell over. He's dead. They determine your target. So roll 2 black die. Keith, 2 black die to see if you're hit. Come on.
Survey says.
This is 2 hits. God damn, you are having just shit luck today. All right. My man is staggering, bleeding, barely hanging on. But he's alive.
That's because I was the one that had the balls to go in there. That's the problem.
All right. So, we've done the attack phase. None of them are doing anything. All right, so we're done attack. We're still in it. We still got a chance. Oh yeah, that was for if we attack. Reroll. Miss. See, we could have re-rolled if we had missed and we could have took out some guys. Whatever. Whistle. During this turn, one time only, one incognito, which is one of us, can use one action to whistle and attract one guard located on a nearby square. Attract one guard located on a nearby square
excluding their own square. The guard moves to the assassin square and is eliminated without performing a detection test. Ooh. So basically, like, we can whistle. He goes, huh? Comes over here and dies immediately.
Using one action?
Using one action, only one time.
Take somebody off the board.
It can still take them off.
One less worry. So, okay. And everybody's going to be north, but really only one guy can move north from there. So if we kill one, maybe wound another, then there's only one guy left as the other guy moves. I don't know. Okay. What's our plan?
So let's say we don't whistle. If I move here, it's an automatic.
You're gonna have to roll
detection test.
Yeah, 4 detection tests at the same time.
Okay, so if I use an action to whistle,
Bring one of them.
knock it out. So
Then
now
there's
we're
only
at 3.
Then we attack from range and hope for the best.
Yep.
Then I can jump in there and mix it up with them.
Then I could use a hidden blade. So if I do that and then move in. Okay, all right. You and I both use one action. That way we're only dealing with 2 enemies.
We're doing the whistle first, or are we doing the...
Ooh, what do you think?
Whistle 1, because that just gets rid of one of them. You want to take the action, or I'll take the action?
I'll take an
Whistle?
action. Yep.
All right. So we bring one in. He's instantly killed.
Boom.
Done. Next is... Okay, so you're down 1 action. You got 2. So you want to take an action to do a throwing knife.
Yep.
Okay. Do a throwing knife challenge.
And that is this white one.
Yep.
And that's what
That's
I want,
a hit.
right?
Yes. Because what that means is
I get to keep it.
you killed one. So see, now here's the question. You just killed the body. Okay, but they only do a detection test if they come into a body. They're looking this way basically, and he got killed. He went down, nobody noticed. Because when enemies step into a body, they have to do a detection test. But because he got killed in the room with them, they don't notice.
So now I got one more move.
I
can move in.
You'll have to do 2 detection tests before you can do anything else.
All right.
Why not try again for a stealth kill from the knife? Because then I can jump in and mix it up with them.
You could, but then we're still gonna have spawn. I'm trying to get as close to here as I can. Because if I were to wait, we still possibly could have enemies spawning in at A. Possibly. There could not be enemies that spawn at A. Right? Because I don't know if the alerted ones have enemies coming in all of them, each time. Whereas the unalerted ones wouldn't.
There's another thing too we can do. I have a town crier. If we pause right now, right? He removes himself from the situation. Him going here would leave his red circle here, and he goes here, he becomes incognito again. I can spend 1 point. If there are no exposed assassins, I can turn this green at the cost of this card. And then at least we're limiting the number of spawns that are coming in. Do you agree to that? Do you like that plan?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay. So you're going to spend 2 actions to 1, leaving your mark here, which they're going to follow. 2, now there are officially no exposed. I spend 1 and turn in my card, which flips this green. And you still have 1 action.
I still have one.
You still have 1 action. I still have 2 actions. Now what do we do from here? Because, man, this wall is really causing problems. I mean, one way or another, I say
because we're gonna have to fight our way out. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep spawning people in. We're gonna have to fight our way out. And God forbid they say go south, all of these guys start moving south.
So let me think. Keith can still whistle.
No, we can only do it one time only.
One time only. Okay.
Yes. This is what I'm.
Okay,
This is
okay.
you guys have one move, right? I mean, you could take that one move to try to take one out, or I dive in. That's one. Roll, and if I can stay invisible, I can get a free kill on one of them and spend my second on the other.
I still have incognito.
What do you have?
I got the hidden blade.
Yeah. If you get in there without being detected. That's what I'm saying. So, do we try to take the ranged approach and throw knives? I mean, maybe that's the best idea because that keeps us out of the fray in case something pushes up. Well, we know something. They're going to spawn and push up. And possibly.
That's the
Most
gamble.
likely. I would say probably.
I'm going to be optimistic.
All right. Are we attacking from range? Are we jumping in the fray? Or are we just holding?
I would try attacking from range.
Range, right? I think range. Well, this shit ain't democratic. We each spend our own points the way we want to spend. So if I want to attack, I'll attack.
Yeah. You do you.
All right. I'm going to throw a knife while you figure out what you're going to do with your last point. I'm going to throw a knife. I'm going to roll a die. And I'm going to hit a bitch. Funk. Because
All right.
Master Assassin.
I'm jumping in.
Oh my god. So you're going to roll a detection. How? Yeah, because you have one action point. You jump in, there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Because it would take, well, you could use your common sword. Not really going to matter because if you're detected, exposed. Here's the problem. Here's the rub. If we jump in and are exposed, these guys, their next movement is to come down because there's a red circle. They're going to look for that red circle. So I say ranged attack again. Do a ranged. If you miss, I'll do a ranged.
All right. Spending my last action point.
Come on, hit.
You are not good assassin, man. Spending my last point. Assassin. Boom!
Hey, then you should have went first.
No, I need to see, like, the wind. I need to see how you... you missed left? Okay, I went more right, and I got him. All right, 3 dead bodies, which are about to be discovered as soon as... But it doesn't matter. We did... Well, it'll spawn in less people because it's green. They'll get alerted, whatever, and then we get the fuck out of here. All right, moving
I
on.
still have one more to burn.
You still have one more to burn. Up to you. Just understanding, whatever spawns here will move north and go into that. And if you are in that room, they will smack the shit out of you.
That's why I was wondering if I should just hold it.
I think.
I'm gonna hold.
Yeah, I think hold. All right, are we good?
Yep.
All right, this is it. This is the final push.
'Cause I only got 1 health point left.
Yeah, you need to. We need to protect you. All right, everybody gets their action points back. This is it. If we can't get out of here on this turn, we are fucked. So, first event phase. Oh no, we've already done that. We've done that. Reinforcement. That's what I meant to do. Reinforcement.
Damn.
Well, better than 3 agile guys. Oh, well, yeah, because they haven't. I was gonna say they could attack us, but they don't know we're there, so they won't attack us.
I need 4 range total.
2.
Oh yeah, because we're not gonna put 1 for B, not gonna put 1 for C.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need 2 range total.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna move towards this because they're looking for that. They don't know anything yet. Okay, so let's just do the reinforcements first. So we did 2A. Can't do anything B. Can't do anything C. Nothing for D. All right, that was easy. See. But had I not had it would have been 3 agiles, which are a real bitch to fight. Okay, so we did the reinforcement. Next comes movement. Well, no, that's gonna come after the enemy turn. But first comes movement, which we know they go north.
Yep.
Now these two will move here because they were looking for the activated thing.
Gotcha.
They see 3 dead bodies, so they're gonna roll just to see if we trigger. Which actually is 2 guys roll, so 2 roll, or do they roll per body or per enemy? I think it's per enemy. So 2.
Okay.
Just roll a detection test for two enemies. 1. Hey!
Boom.
They didn't notice the pile of dead bodies in the room. Fucking Magoo over here. Magoo stumbles over bodies like, who left these dead bodies here? Somebody clean this shit up. And they did not notice anything.
Smell iron.
I can't shop out knowing watch you when you have a good weekend. Hey man.
Hey,
Appreciate you,
that.
man. Appreciate you, bud. All right. So, dude, that is getting a fuck lot. All right. So here's the thing. We could just keep killing people, but that's gonna burn out our action points.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is we got to make a dash for it.
Yes.
So it's just 1, 2, 3,
And root.
and hold.
Yep.
And because as much as I want to get some kills, actually, if I may go first, if I may, master assassin leading the way. I spend 1 point to go in. I must roll a detection test. Pass me 2 red die, please. I've been perfect on the day. This is it. The big finish. The big finish. He needs to clean up his language. Yeah. Oh, so close to a perfect run. I was spotted, which sucks. All right. Yeah, we use it. They know. We know there's red circles there. So I'm spotted. Okay. So I cannot use my free blade. Cannot use my hidden blade. I've used 1 to get in the room. Dude, I'm so tempted to just take a swing at them.
You can't just dip out 2, 3?
I mean, I could. Yeah. 2, 3. And that would leave that there. Okay. I just wanted to. Alright, so I've spent my 3. I was going to try to take out 1 for free while on my way, but I fucked it up.
You want to show them how it's done?
I tripped over the dead body that was there. I was like, I snuck up on it. I was like, ooh, the pile of dead bodies we left.
So I think we're going to try for the same.
Alright.
You want to show them how it's done?
Alright, here it comes.
Clean leash. 1 spotted.
No, because I had alerted them on the previous turn. So, you've been spotted.
What's that?
That just leaves a red here because you went into the room, right? So you went into the room. That leaves a red there, but now you use your 2 and 3 to escape. So your 2, that leaves that there, and then you go there.
Yeah, I'm going to show y'all how to get out. Undetected. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. We've already tripped the alarm. It's not a big
1.
Damn. Man, you super detected. You're like, hey guys, which way is the way out of here? You know?
2, 3.
That's it here. Hey guys, you know which way exit left or exit right? No, I'm gonna. Okay. And with that, right now we would spawn in new enemies. They would move back. There's nothing for us to do. We'd escape on the next thing anyway.
What was the event?
The event for this turn would have been Dark Knight, which is just you can ignore it to test and reroll.
Yeah.
But there you go. We didn't get 100% on that one, but we survived.
I didn't die.
All right.
We survived.
What's the
rewards?
Yeah, the end point.
All right. So for completing this mission, memory 0.3 synchronized. Cesar Borgia is dead. He fell from the castle walls while fighting Ezio. Had we not been helping, Ezio might have been in greater danger. Take the reward cards, which I put over here. It says take the records and check each card's back to learn how you can reveal them. Take the reward. Oh. Okay. Reveal this card after completing the armory. Oh. Okay. So this one's for completing the memory. This one is for completing the armory objective. This one is only if you completed the apartment objective. Okay. If you complete so I guess what would happen, decide who to allocate them amongst yourselves. So one of us would get armor, which you already got armor, so one of us. And the other is Incognito Blade? We already have an Incognito Blade. Why would we need another one? Oh,
Aren't they?
revealed after completing memory too?
That was the.
That was
the
from the
previous
other
mission.
one. Yeah.
So we need the current. Is there one for this mission, or is it just?
No, it was just the two. It was
Okay.
just the two. This was
Okay.
supposed to go back to the villa. My bad. Yeah, because this is memory 3, not memory 2. I was
Alright.
supposed to go back. So that's the armor, basically, that we found in the armorer's room. Makes sense. Armor room. I think I deserve it, as I had more kills, less time detected, and caused a lot less trouble. I think I deserve it.
You caused all the trouble. I think
you need
We
it because
roll.
you are gonna get more caught by guards and need more health. In fact, you know what? Here, you're gonna need it because you get caught by guards way more than I do. In 3 missions, I was spotted once.
I got
Uh-huh.
the ability to get myself out. As a matter of fact, I should give it to you. Cause then when I use your smoke bomb to save your ass, I'm gonna be like, you owe me.
Yeah. It's fine. It's okay. You need the extra help. You need the extra help. Well, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Now there actually is one more level to the tutorial, but I think that's a good stopping point.
How would you save it?
Picture your player board.
Yeah, take a picture of your player board.
Okay.
Realistically, I mean, because I can keep all the event cards together because that's where we left off, and the rest of it gets put away really.
Okay.
So if you would like to continue your quest,
Yeah.
Not sure
or
what the
even
next-
you know what we can do too, I can take a picture of all of them, and then whoever is here playing can pick up one of these players.
There we go. Yeah, because I'm not sure when's the next time I'll be out here.
Yeah. It's okay. So, as long as, Stay 1 second. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Scooch for a second, buddy. Show your armor. Since, you earned that armor. This. Okay, like this. Boom. Biggity boom. Shit, that's my kitty. That's my baby kitty, just sleeping, baby. He's so tiny. It looks big, but it's like this big. It's so tiny. What do you?
Oh, trying to make sure that my sneak mode Reddit don't get in the frame of the photo.
Alrighty. How do you guys feel? Do you want to play a something simple, little fun something to wrap up tonight, or do you want to call it?
Call it.
You're gonna call it. Alrighty. The executive decision. I mean, Keith, it's up to you, buddy. If you want to hang out a little more, if you want to call it, we will call it.
We can call it.
Alright. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, all 126 of you watching.
Boom.
Who's that chairman on YouTube says meow.
Chairman Meow.
Chairman Meow says meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow back at you. Meow back at you. Meow. Thank you for tuning in to FTX, WTF Nation Radio, and US Army WTF Moments Friday night tabletop exercise with King, with Keith. Say hi, Keith. Special guest star, Keith, and your boy CQ. We're going to call it a night. That was a lot of fun. Let's give us, let's give us, here, hold on. Give us, what's it? Main. Nope. I'm trying to get a bigger picture. Hang on. There we go. That's a lot better. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're here at FTX every other Friday night. Maybe one day will be every Friday night, but I ain't got the time for that. You got these big ass gray hairs. Just getting old.
Yeah, man.
Getting old.
Hey, I'm trying to bring in all the grays, baby. I'm looking forward to. I'm trying to get like you. I'm looking forward to it.
What are you talking about? I'm not gray. What are you talking about? I ain't got no grays.
What you call that?
This is
Santa Claus.
it's the sun is hitting me weird right now. That's what it is.
Studio lighting.
Yeah, it's all the lights. The lights are reflecting off my. Thanks for tuning in. This was. What do you guys, real quick, rating of the game? Realistically, no hurt feelings. What did you think of the game? Pros, cons. What would you rate it? Should people ever be interested in a game like this?
What was the other game that was similar? Where it
The
was
Marvel
turn-based?
Zombies?
Yeah, so the Marvel Zombies. So the Marvel Zombies, it seemed like there was a lot less to manage.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe if I get used to this or whatever, it can be faster. I thought it was slower than that, but otherwise a lot to manage, but fun. Just trying to, do, because there are also a lot of different things. I say out of 10, it's definitely a repeat play for me. I give it a 6.5.
6.5.
6.5.
Okay, give us pros and cons. Keith, what do you think, man? As not much of a gamer, admittedly,
No.
give us an outsider's perspective, highs and lows, and what would you rate it?
It definitely sucks you into the strategy. Is like which way I want to go. Do I want to, different ways of how to skin a certain cat, or especially this last level we had like different objectives to go after. It was like, luckily we didn't go to this one. We would have been freaking butchered, But luckily we made the right decision to not put that ladder, take that ladder out. So for me, it's definitely good. I need somebody like him who's good with being the game master, or else I would have just deer in headlights.
Start moving players in all directions.
So, but yeah, I think 6.5 for me is
Solid
good.
6.5. That's good for. And the perspective of a person who's not typically a board game player, or this is more of a strategy game player. I think there is definitely a steep learning curve, but I feel like we were kind of getting it. We were like picking up steam there at the end, and it's definitely. This is not a game where you're like, oh, let's play that board. Like, this is something you're gonna go, hey, we're gonna dedicate some time and play this in a series, because we didn't even get through the tutorial. There was still 0.4 of the tutorial left, a quarter of the tutorial left. But I like that it steps you up in like early concepts, very simple, move, hide, and then slowly ramps up the difficulty and the complexity. Understand that there are sections of this game we never got to. There are water sections where you can swim through. There are enemies on horseback. There's a bear. I don't know what the fuck.
There was a boss. I saw a boss.
Yeah, there's bosses. There's a bear. At some point, you fight a bear. I don't know what the fuck. And then there's also what's really cool, and I'm excited to hopefully one day get to. I'll just
Wait,
place
do they
that.
have bears in Italy?
Well, apparently they do.
Looks like he's doing a disco.
Yeah. But what I'm really excited to get to is that there's a certain level of mystery with the game.
The secret envelopes.
Yes, there are these secret sealed assassin envelopes that have secret things in them. I don't know what they are. They tell you do not open it until a specific point in the game. There's also even a watercraft. Look at that. You can have a watercraft. And also they tell you do not take this plastic out, because there are things hidden underneath that will need to be gotten at a certain point in the game. But they don't even want you to see it until it's time. And for those that have played Assassin's Creed, I think I know what it is.
Okay.
Because if you played Assassin's Creed, you know what the kind of mystery behind the scenes are. So I level of complexity, yes. It's not easy to play, but I will say that they do a good job of ramping you up into it. Outside of that, I think agree. I'd give it as a professional game master. I'd give it a solid 7.5. If you find the right group of people to play, if you find the time to really commit to it, and also remember, this is like a book. This is like reading a very long book. You're gonna read it a few chapters, then you're gonna take a long break, and then you're gonna come back and read more chapters. Basically, look, this is the tutorial. This is the rest of the game. So, it's a lot.
There are two types of bears in Italy. So.
There you go. And you learn history. And you learn history, ladies and gentlemen. Rock on. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Morgan, I see you, man. Thank you. We're going to call it a night. Not next week, the following Friday, we'll have more FTX. Maybe, honestly, this kind of got me wanting to go back and play the zombie game. I kind of want to go back and play the zombie game now. Because that reminds me a lot of this in a lot of ways. Like you said, a little more simplified and just a little more chaotic fun. It's a little more like it's happening quicker.
And we didn't get too far, Canada.
We only got like 1.5 missions in.
So then we could go back and
actually really dive into it. I like it. Okay.
I think Morgan's a she.
Huh?
I think Morgan's a she.
Morgan's a she? All right. Morgan, she or he. Love you, dude. Appreciate you for hanging out with us. King, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Keith, we don't know.
No.
But if you liked Keith, you see him in the chats. He hangs out with us on Tuesday nights and Friday nights and whenever he can. Appreciate him for hanging out and coming out.
I'll be later than me already being late. But yes.
You'll be later than your usual late?
Yes.
Got it. So we'll see him on Saturday. He'll be in Saturday Night Co-ops. Last plug for the WTF Nation Radio. Check out the shows starting Sunday nights, because Sunday starts the week, actually. I know people don't remember this, but Sunday, if you remember your calendars, Sunday starts the week. Sunday nights, this guy, King and Coach, get down with some sports. Anything you can tease coming up?
Yeah, we're going to be talking to a Heisman Trophy contender, Maryland All-State legendary college running back this Sunday at around 8:30. So I'm looking forward to it. Dude's a cool dude. He's definitely got some history and things like that. So tune in.
That's Sunday.
This Sunday, 8 p.m.
Well, it might as well say Saturday because it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Eastern. So Saturday, tomorrow, is Weekend Co-ops. That's Nemo, who's usually here. He's a little under the weather. Hopefully, I think he's got the WoW flu, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I think he's got that blizzard effect.
He's got that blizzard flu, you know, the WoW flu. And so, hopefully he'll be having Weekend Co-ops tomorrow. And he's got some really cool stuff coming up soon. I might have something for him.
Cool.
A connect, like, you know, I've been sending stuff to you.
Yeah.
I have a little something for him that's, if things fall into place, it's gonna be really, really cool.
It'd be dope.
Something that, anyway, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Right.
So Saturday night is Weekend Co-ops. Sunday night is Sports Bar. Monday is with Ice and Massey. That is the Monday edition, news, commentary, and discussion. All the events happen around the world. Tuesdays, Pop Culture Warrior. With this guy. And somebody, I don't know, usually Mike or somebody, or Angry Elf or somebody. Wednesdays is Radar TZ, The Smoke Pit. Thursdays, Sergeant's Time. I'm like remembering all my things. Sergeant's Time on Thursdays with
good.
Ice and Spanky. And then every other Friday, right back here, FTX in with your game master, CQ. the almighty game master, where young fools step into the dungeon and take on the legend himself and try to survive. This has been a lot of fun.
Is there a beat the dungeon master type game?
There very well could be. We can work on that.
Okay.
But this was a lot of fun. Tune in 2 weeks to see what we got. I've got some really cool stuff planned. I'll give you a little peek behind the scenes of what some stuff I'm working on. Since you came out all this way, you get a little behind the scenes peek. But we got lots more coming up for you guys. Stay tuned, and we'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Say bye, Keith. Say bye, King.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys. And